For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the Buck Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New minute today, USA Boxing. We are back. Back at it again with another one. Yes, sir, with another one. As a matter of fact, this light here, my light. Let me turn this lighting on. Today is going to be a good show. I can promise you that. Boy, this one here might go down in the history books. I'm gonna be very reserved though. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be very reserved. And see, the thing is with words, video footage, and interviews that you do, they stay out there forever. And they don't go anywhere. So a lot of times when you say things, there's something called receipts that's out there. Receipts. And sometimes what you say don't line up with your receipts, with what it is. And when you're dealing with, like I had my brother Kane, he called in yesterday. He liked to talk about his feelings when Kane calls in. He like, yeah, man, well, I feel it should be like this, and I feel it should be like that. And my young brother, he's one of the many examples of when people talk, it's all about how they feel about the situation. And I get it. This is sales 101. If I can make you feel some type of way, I can convince you. I can convince you to do pretty much what I want you to do, especially if you have feel like you have a sentimental connection to that what you feel. We're gonna have a good show. Shout out to Javier. Javier, what's going on, fam? Will, what the lick read? Knocked down 305, Boss Dog, Lisa Bales in the building. Ronin, what's going on, fam? Ronin, what it is. Luis, what's happening? And shout out to everyone else who may be watching this show, but may not be in the chat. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. We're gonna get this party started. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, let's break this shit down. I'm very good at this. I'm very, very good at breaking shit down. I'm probably pound for pound. I'm in the pound for pound. I'm easily in the fucking top 10. You know what I mean? Let's break this down. Now, Deontay Wilder did an interview with his favorite guy, his favorite white guy, Elle, get on my knees, suck him up, Seckbach. He love that dark meat. I don't know what it is about that dark meat he likes so much, but he love that dark meat, Elle Seckbach. According to sources say. Deontay Wilder says Anthony Joshua avoids tough fights. That was very interesting. That was very interesting coming from him. Right? Says he wants to fight Usyk. There could be a potential fourth fight with Tyson Fury, according to a pro PBC website, boxingnews24.com. That, don't get no more pro PBC website than that, according to them. And I'm going to break this down, how all of this is possible. Deontay Wilder says Anthony Joshua avoids tough fights, and he is a protected fighter. In a recent interview with Elle Seckbach, he said that Anthony Joshua avoids tough fights. That's one. And he said that Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter. That's two. So I want to break this down. I want to break this down. Okay, so if you're saying Joshua is a protected fighter and he avoids tough fights, let's look at his resume and see if Joshua is a protected fighter and he avoids tough fights based on who he has fought on his resume and when he fought them. But on the flip side, we're going to look at Deontay Wilder's resume to see if Wilder did the opposite of what he's saying that Joshua is currently doing. Can we do that? True. Oh, this how we get the butter from the duck. This how we get the butter from the duck. Deontay Wilder also said that Joshua was given everything and he didn't earn it. When asked about Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder says Oleksandr Usyk is too small for Fury, says Fury would use his size as well as other things that he normally does in order to beat Usyk. Okay? Those other things. Wilder also stated that he would like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. And he said that I will fight them all. The future is bright. The king is back. Ain't no excitement going on unless I'm here. I'm back by popular demand, baby, says Deontay Wilder. Once Tyson Fury heard about Wilder wanting to fight Oleksandr Usyk next, Fury simply replied, hilariously. Fury said, and I quote, "Tell that Dawsa to get to the back of the queue with the rest of the losers. The last time we saw this bum, Deontay Wilder, he was getting scraped off the canvas in his own country, in the city of Las Vegas." This is what Tyson Fury said. Let's look at Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua's resumes, and let's do a comparison to see who has fought the easy fights and who has avoided the tough fights. And let's see what we come away with. I'm going to take this to the people. How do you think Wilder would fare against Oleksandr Usyk? Do you guys think that Wilder deserves a fourth fight with the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury? Let's get into the show. The outlaw. He said Wilder's delusional. Woo! Boy. Nelly says, oh no, Anthony Joshua is just like Canelo Alvarez. They both take fights right away. That's cap. Cool Bird Curry say Wilder's a hater. Okay. Fast Car Eddie say Hitman Hearns. Oh no, he said what's good, Cole? Salute, fam. Salute. Knockdown 305. He said Wilder Fury 4. Nope. For what? Let's go to the receipts. So now, this brother here say, Joshua, you cannot cherry pick forever. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Byron. You're gonna love this show. You and VA Money. Y'all gonna love this one. I can promise you that. Woo! First of all, Deontay Wilder said Anthony Joshua. Hold on, let me pull his receipts up. I got them all up right here. Have all the receipts right here. Only matter of fact, let me do this. This is going to be so easy. This might be one of the easiest things I've done. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Where is it at? My bad, guys. Hold on. Hold on, the old boy got. I have one more receipt to pull up. I have one more receipt to pull up. The old boy have one more receipt to pull up. Let me pull it up. I got everything up. I need to have up. Do I have that there? Hold on. Got that one up. Got that receipt up. Okay, I have two more receipts to pull up. Hold on, guys. Have two more receipts to pull up. I have that one up. That one. Where is it? Where is this it? Nah, that's not it. That was not it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Damn, where is that receipt at? Where the fuck is that receipt? Oh, you know what? Wait. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get into the show. I think I have it right here. I think I had that receipt right here. Hold on. All right, let's get into the show. Fuck it. I'll find it. Let's go to Anthony Joshua's box rec. The brother said Anthony Joshua can't cherry pick forever, so he's a cherry picker. Anthony Joshua's a cherry picker. Okay, let's go this resume. Let's pull it up. We're going to look at Anthony Joshua, and we're going to look at Deontay Wilder. Oh, this going to be good. I promise you this going to be good. This going to be the funniest shit I probably ever did in my life. Let's see. Let's go to Twitter. Box rec, Anthony Joshua. Shout out to Just a Fan. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Just a Fan say salute, coach. Salute to you, fam.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bruce Gas, what's going on? So that's going on over here. Let's go on. Anthony Joshua is a cherry picker, and he takes on the easy fights. Okay. As a matter of fact, I have to pull this other receipt up. This other receipt is very, very important. I'm gonna pull it up right now. As you guys know, Anthony Joshua have two back-to-back losses from Oleksandr Usyk. I think Tyson Fury calls him the pumped up middleweight. Okay. Prior to that, he fought a guy by the name of Kubrat Pulev. I think Pulev fought Vladimir Klitschko back in the day. Then before that, he fought Andy Ruiz, 12-round decision. Before that, he fought Andy Ruiz again. Andy Ruiz was the last-minute replacement because the drug cheat Gerald Big Baby Miller got caught with every steroid known to man in his body. Before that, Anthony Joshua fought Alexander Povetkin. Alexander Povetkin is one of the top guys in boxing, especially at that time and even before. Well, he's retired now, but before that, he fought Joseph Parker. Okay. And we got to look at these guys' rankings too at the time. Before that, he fought Carlos Takam. Before that, he fought the great Vladimir Klitschko. As a matter of fact, I think before that, he fought Eric Molina. Before that, Anthony Joshua fought Dominique Brazil. He's only had 27 fights, I think, so far. And before that, I think his first major world title was against a PBC fighter by the name of Charles Martin. And Dominique Brazil is the PBC fighter as well. This when he got his first belt. Charles Martin laid down on this fight. I ain't gonna say he lied to you. He got hit, didn't want to get up. Before that, he fought Dillian White. So, according to the brother in the chat, he said that Anthony Joshua is a cherry picker. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, so Dillian White is cherry pick. That's not he's nobody, right? Okay, Charles Martin, he's from the PBC. But I guess he's nobody. He's nobody. That's a cherry pick. Okay, Dominique Brazil. He's nobody. He's a cherry pick PBC fighter. Deontay Wilder. Let's see. Eric Molina. I think Eric Molina's with the PBC as well. He ain't nobody. He ain't fought nobody. Cherry pick. Let's see. Vladimir Klitschko. He fought Vladimir Klitschko, I think, in his 18th professional fight. Vladimir Klitschko, 17 months prior to fighting Joshua, he fought Tyson Fury. 17 months after Tyson Fury, when Tyson Fury refused to fight Vladimir Klitschko in a rematch that he was contractually bound to fight, but he said I think he got popped dirty with steroids, nandrolone, and coke in his system and all that stuff there, so he gave up his belts and stuff like that, right? And this is how when Joshua fought Charles Martin picked up this vacant belt that Tyson Fury vacated. Dominique Brazil, Eric Molina, then he fought Vladimir Klitschko 17 months after he fought Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury won. I think Tyson Fury won in a 12-round unanimous decision. And Vladimir Klitschko had 3 losses. I think 3 losses prior to fighting. I think he had 3 losses prior to fighting Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I think he had 4 losses. I think when he fought Anthony Joshua, and he had 3 losses when he fought Deontay Wilder. Carlos Takam. I remember this fight right here. Joseph Parker. I remember this fight right here. Alexander Povetkin. Definitely remember that one. Upset loss to Andy Ruiz. We remember that one. Revenge that loss, 12-round decision in Saudi Arabia, Andy Ruiz, right? Then he fought Kubrat Pulev. Then he fought Oleksandr Usyk, pound for pound, one of the best fighters on the planet Earth. He fought twice. He had 2 back-to-back losses. Do anybody see any of these fights? Cause we're gonna don't get me wrong. We're gonna look at Deontay Wilder next. We want to see who fought the tough competition and who fought the easy fights. We're gonna look at that and see.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Who's been doing what? Shout out to Jonathan for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Wilder needs to bring Eddie Hearn to Eddie Hearn a switch. Wilder had time to fight both Klitschko brothers. That is true. True. Oh, I'm going there. Trust me, I'm going there. I ain't dare to soar. At least AJ can say he fought a Klitschko brother. Can he say that? And Vladimir Klitschko was managed by Deontay Wilder's white manager, Shelly Finkel. Shelly Finkel managed Deontay Wilder. He still manages him now, along with JD's and Al Heyman. And he managed Vladimir Klitschko at the time as well. I have the receipts for that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Okay, so let's talk to the people. Do anybody know? As a matter of fact, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm not finished. Hold on. Since I can't, thought I had it up, but don't worry. I got it right here. I got that right here, boy. You can believe that. No, I got it. Oh, you know what? Damn, I'm tripping. I have it here. That's what it is. My bad, y'all. I have it on my phone. Let me do this. Let's see. I think I have it on my phone. Let's see. I thought I had it on my phone. I don't have it on my phone. That's all right. I have it right. I have it right here. I have it right here. What do you guys think about that resume? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Joshua's resume up until this point? Just curious. Cool K. He said he was just a baby, coach. We're gonna see what's up. What do you guys think thus far? Jay didn't say best heavyweight, best resume in the heavyweight division. Oh, best heavyweight in the heavyweight division. I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess. What do you think about? We haven't even got to Wilder. You say better than Wilder's. We haven't even got to Wilder's resume yet. We're gonna go there as soon as we leave here. I just want to know. What you guys got so far. Just want to know what you have so far. I have box rec up for both fighters. Mr. LDBC, he say boogeyman resumes don't look good. Don't look good because people avoid them. Okay. Who's the boogeyman on Mr. LDBC? Luna Glider say strong resume. Okay. Jaime Rivera, what you say, fam? You say, coach, this should be easy for you to debunk. Oh, bro, this is very easy. This is very easy. I'm just chilling. I'm not even gonna get emotional. But I did this last year. I did this whole presentation last year. I'm not gonna use that camera today. I see my camera's tripping. I got the wrong settings on here today. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna use the webcam today, guys. I just want to, before I continue, I want to see what you guys are saying, what the overall consensus may be at the moment. Let's go here. Is his resume weak? Is he a cherry picker? Is Anthony Joshua a cherry picker? Is Anthony Joshua is he a protected fighter? Protected meaning his team keeps him away from the tough fights, keeps him away from top 10 and top 15 opponents, keeps him away from fighting pound for pound guys. That's what that means. So I just want to know what you guys say. Kevin say resume is solid. Okay. Knockdown 305 at the right goddamn time. True. Hey, knockdown 305. I'm sipping tea on this one. Sipping tea on this one. He say Dante's resume is better because he's from the PBC. Signed Dante and Eagle. Oh man, the Martin, you say, coach, wasn't Charles Martin playing B after Wilder turned down a career high payday versus Joshua? I don't even remember, fam. I don't even remember. Now, so let's assume Deontay Wilder is right. I'm going to entertain this for argument's sake. Let's assume Deontay Wilder is right. Let's assume that Anthony Joshua, he fought easy competition. Let's assume that Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter. The definition of a protected fighter is when you have a team that keeps you away from fighting the top guys in your division. When you have a team that keeps you away from fighting the top guys in your division, that's a protected fighter. When you intentionally take the easy route,
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
and you say that, hey, I don't need to fight this top guy, or I don't need to fight that top guy because everybody knows I will already beat him. So we looked at Anthony Joshua. So let's assume Anthony Joshua fought. He ain't fight nobody. Shout out to Al Money.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Let's assume that, right? But let's go here. When Anthony Joshua fought, hold on. No, I'm sorry about that. Just Al Money, salute to you, fam. Hold on, bro. Forgot to hit
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
When Anthony Joshua fought, let's continue. When he fought Dominique Brazil, when he fought Charles Martin, This, if I'm not mistaken, this was his 15th or 16th professional fight. Let's go here. Anthony Joshua fought Emmanuel Leo, first fight. He fought a guy by the name of Paul Butlin, second fight. He fought, I can't even pronounce this guy's name, Hervio, third fight. Fought a guy by the name of Dorian Darch, his fourth fight. These were 6-round fights at the time, guys. So, you know, when you first start out, nobody's really fighting anybody when you first start out, right? Hector Alfredo, his 6th fight. Matt Led, 7th fight. All of these were 6-rounders. He had his first 10-round fight. He fought a guy by the name of Denis Bakhtov. That was his first 10th-round fight, right? And let's see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He fought Kevin Johnson, his 13th professional fight. This was a 10-rounder. His 14th professional fight, he fought a guy in his first 12-round fight by the name of Gary Cornish. Gary Cornish. Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua's fought easy fights. He ducks tough competition. That's the theme of today. Let's see if he's right. His 14th professional fight, he fought Dillian White. His 15th professional fight, he fights Charles Martin. This is his first major title defense. Al Heyman allowed Charles Martin to cross the street and go fight Anthony Joshua. His 15th professional fight, he fought a guy that my main man I'm forgetting my name today. Deontay Wilder fought this guy. On his 15th professional fight, he fought another PBC fighter by the name of Dominique Brazil. He knocked him out in the 7th round. That was 2016. His 17th professional fight, let's see. His 17th professional fight, not Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua fought Eric Molina, 12-rounder, knocked him out in 3. I think Eric Molina is a PBC fighter as well, right now to this day, if I'm not mistaken. In his 18th professional fight, Anthony Joshua fought Hall of Famer Vladimir Klitschko 17 months after Tyson Fury fought him. I don't know. I don't think Vladimir Klitschko is easy. I don't think any of these other guys here, but I'm just throwing that out there. His 18th professional fight, he fights a guy that's a Hall of Famer and that dominated the heavyweight division for 10 years on his 18th professional fight. Vladimir Klitschko was 64-3. He had 64 wins and 3 losses at the time. No, 4 losses at the time. 4 losses at the time. He had 3 before he fought Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua knocked out Vladimir Klitschko in the 11th round. After that, he fought a guy by the name of Carlos Takam. He stopped him in the 10th round. And at the time, he was the IBF, IBO, and WBA Unified World Champion. Then he fought Joseph Parker. 18th fight, 19th fight. His 20th professional fight, he fought Joseph Parker. He picked up the WBO belt. He had 3 belts. 20th professional fight. His 21st professional fight, he fought Alexander Povetkin, the gold medalist, Alexander Povetkin. Bad boy. His 22nd professional fight, he suffered an upset loss by PBC's very own Andy Ruiz. He got stopped in the 7th round, right here in Madison Square Garden. Welcome to the fight game, partner. In his 23rd professional fight, he rematches Andy Ruiz in Saudi Arabia, and he beats him in a 12-round decision. His 24th professional fight, 24th or 5th, somewhere up in there. No, his 23rd professional fight. Yeah, I think it's 24th professional fight. He fought Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pulev is a top 10 guy. Andrew Ruiz, think he's a top 15 heavyweight at the time. Alexander Povetkin is a top 10 heavyweight at the time. Joseph Parker was a top 10 heavyweight at the time. Carlos Takam, I don't know exactly what he was ranked at the time, guys. And Vladimir Klitschko is 18 professional fight. This guy was the creme de la creme at the time when Joshua fought him. Oh, he was old. Okay, well, he fought Tyson Fury 17 months later. Before that. Now they say he was old. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Eric Molina. I don't know exactly where he was at in the rankings, but he was one of these top guys at the time. Dominique Brazil was 17-0. I don't remember exactly where Dominique Brazil was at in the rankings, guys. I'm not going to lie. And I do know that Charles Martin was the champion when Anthony Joshua fought. Right after that, Anthony Joshua fought Oleksandr Usyk, a fight that everybody said he should not fight. He should have dropped the WBO belt. Oleksandr Usyk is the unified heavyweight champion right now. He's pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. This is facts. No matter what anyone says, he is. And then on his 27th professional fight, he fought Oleksandr Usyk. Again, and he lost. Do anybody want to see Deontay Wilder's resume? Please press 1. Is that a cherry pick resume, guys? Just asking. Do anybody want to see Deontay Wilder's resume? Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua, he takes on the easy fights, and he's a protected fighter. Do you want to see Deontay Wilder's resume? Let's move on to see Deontay Wilder's resume. This is Box Rec, guys. This is Box Rec. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go a step further. Where is that receipt? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go a step further. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, there we go. Let's go a step further. Guys. We're going to we just looked at Anthony Joshua's cherry pick, tough competition resume, right? That's the thing we're going with. We just saw that, right? So let's look at, surely Deontay Wilder got a resume full of killers, right? Surely he does. And surely these guys was ranked really high when he fought them, right? Let's pull it up and see. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, this is a good one. I can promise you this is a good one. Mr. Calderon, what'd you say? You say AJ, quality over quantity.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Let's go to Box Rec. Here we go. Let's do this. Now, Deontay Wilder has had what? How many fights he's had, guys? 40. He's had 45 fights. He's 45-2. And he has a 91% knockout ratio. He's 36 years old. Deontay Wilder surely has to have a better resume than Anthony Joshua, since Anthony Joshua has fought nobody, and he fights. He's a protected fighter, and he takes on all the easy matches.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
So I'm going to take Deontay Wilder's word for it. I'm going to take his word for it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at his resume. And let's see what his resume says. Deontay Wilder started boxing in 2008. Anthony Joshua started boxing as a pro in 2013. Deontay Wilder started boxing 5 years before Anthony Joshua started boxing as a pro. Everybody follow me so far. Deontay Wilder, his first few fights, he didn't really fight too many people. A lot of people don't in the beginning, just to be honest. He fought Ethan Cox. He fought Shannon Gray. He fought Richard Green. His fourth fight, Jason Rabote. His fifth fight, Charles Brown. His, oh, and as a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's look at the fighters' records. Let's look at the fighters, both Deontay Wilder fought and Anthony Joshua's fought. Let's look at their records, what they were at the time when they fought. I think that should only be fair, right? That should only be fair. So we know that, let's see, that should only be fair. Let's go here. Let's see. 28-1, 29-9. Okay, let's go here. When Anthony Joshua had his first fight, he fought a guy that was 8-0. Then he fought another guy that was 14-19, losing record. Then he fought a guy that was 5-6. Then he fought a guy that was 7-2. Then he fought a guy that was 22-15. Then he fought a guy that was 7-2. Then he fought a guy that was 28-8. Then he fought a guy that was 21-9. Then he fought a guy that was 38-9. Then he fought a guy that was 42-22, 22 losses. Then Anthony Joshua fought a guy that was 26-19. Then Anthony Joshua fought a guy that was 36-10. Then he fought a guy that was 29-6 by the name of Kevin Johnson. Then he fought a guy named Gary Cornish that was 21-0. Then he fought a guy, and taking his 14th professional fight, that was 16-0 by the name of Dillian White. Competition started picking up. Then he fought a guy in the 17th professional fight, or 16th professional fight, by the name of Charles Martin. He was 23-0. Then he fought a guy, I think this is his 15th fight. I think this is his 16th fight right here. So his 15th fight, he fought for a title. He fought Charles Martin. He was 23-0. His 16th professional fight, he fought another undefeated fighter by the name of Dominique Brazil. He defended his title. His 17th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Eric Molina. He was 25-3. 25-3, 17-0, 23-0. 15th professional fight, 16th professional fight, 17th professional fight. His 18th professional fight, 18 fights in, he fought a guy that was 64-4 by the name of Vladimir Klitschko. 64-4. After that, he fought a guy by the name of Carlos Takam. He was 35-3-1 on his 19th professional fight. On his 20th professional fight, he fought an undefeated champion by the name of Joseph Parker. He was 24-0. He was 24-0. And I think the Vladimir Klitschko fight, I think he picked up some belts. On his 18th, 19th, 20th professional fight, he fought a unified match with Joseph Parker, and he was 24-0. On his 21st professional fight, he fought a guy that was 34-1 by the name of Alexander Povetkin, gold medalist, right? And his 22nd professional fight, he fought a guy that was 32-1. On his 33rd professional fight, he fought that said guy again, and he beat him. On his 34th professional fight, his 24th professional fight, sorry about that, he fought a guy that was 28-1 by the name of Kubrat Pulev. On his 22nd professional fight, something of that sort, 26, his 26th professional fight, he fought a guy that was 18-0 named Oleksandr Usyk. And then he lost to him again on his 27th professional fight. Now, it's 27 fights deep. He's fought undefeated fighter twice, fighter with one loss there, a fighter with one loss there, a fighter with one loss there, another fighter, an undefeated fighter there, a fighter with 3 losses there, 35 wins. He fought another fighter that was 64-4 there on his 18th professional fight. His 17th professional fight, he fights a guy that's 25-3. His 16th professional fight, he fight a guy that's 17-0. His 23rd professional fight, his 15th professional fight, he fight a guy that's 23-0. And then his 14th professional fight, he fight a guy that's 16-0, undefeated, Dillian White. And all of these are top 15 guys. And then in his 13th professional fight, he fought a guy that's 21-0 and Gary Cornish. Let's move on. Now let's see what Deontay Wilder's resume is. Surely Deontay Wilder's resume is 10 times better or better than Anthony Joshua. Surely it is. He fought a guy that was 2-2 his first fight. He fought Shannon Gray. He was 1-0. That guy had a winning record. He fought another guy that was 1-1, Richard Green. That guy was 500. He fought another guy that was 3-5. He had a losing record. He fought another guy that was 6-15 by the name of Charles Brown. He fought another guy. As a matter of fact, we got to keep track of when he fought him too. He fought another guy that was 1-2. Right? Let's keep track. Let's keep track of, who he fought, when he fought him, how deep it was when he fought him. So he fought another guy that was 2-0. It's pretty good. Fought another guy named Ty Cobb that was 7-1. That's pretty good. He fought another guy named Alvaro Morales that was 4-7. Let's stop right there because I want to get these numbers down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 fights in, he fights a guy that's 4-7. Okay. Ten fights in. All right. His 11th fight, he fight Dustin Nichols, 4-2. Pretty good. He fight on his 12th fight, he fights another guy by the name of Shannon Cotto, right? His 12th fight, 9-0. On his 13th fight, he fights a guy by the name of Harold Scruner. He was 17-20. He had a losing record his 13th fight. 14 fights deep, he fights another guy by the name of Dan Sheehan. He was 11-38. 11-38. That was his 19th professional fight. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. His 14th professional fight, he fights a guy that's 11-38. His 15th professional fight, scratch that out, he fights a guy that's 15-6. His 16th professional fight, he fights a guy that's 6-6 by the name of Reggie Pena. His 17th professional fight, he fights a guy that's 46-15. That's a pretty good record. That's pretty good competition right there. 46-15. That's pretty good. His, what I said that was? 15, 16. Hold on, guys. Damn, I'm losing my damn track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. His 16th professional fight, he fights a guy that's 6-6. His 17th professional fight, I'm keeping track of it, he fights a guy that's 46-15. Now, this guy got a lot of wins, I'm not going to lie. His 17th professional fight, his 18th professional fight, he fights a dude that's 20-11 by the name of Dominique Alexander. That's his 17th. That's his 18th professional fight. So when Joshua had his 18th professional fight, Anthony Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko. He fought Vladimir Klitschko in his 18th professional fight. Right here. He fought Vladimir Klitschko. In his 17th professional fight, he fought a guy that was 25-3, Aaron Molina. So Joshua's 18th professional fight, he fights a Hall of Famer Vladimir Klitschko. You follow me so far? Wilder's 18th professional fight, he fights Dominique Alexander. Wilder's 19th professional fight, he fights Daniel Cotto. That's 19. On his 20th professional fight, he fights an 11-1 fighter by the name of David Long. On his 21st professional fight, he fight Marlon Hayes. I vividly remember this fight. This guy was 23-10. 23-10. On his, what I say, that was his 20, let me see, make sure. His 30th, this is his 30th professional fight. Marlon Hayes, his 30th professional fight. His 31st professional fight, he fights a guy that's 10-2 by the name of Jesse Oatman. His 32nd professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Owen Beck. He was 29-10. 32nd professional fight. His 33rd professional fight, he fought a guy that was 23-5. I think he had the same record as Molina. Well, no, Molina was 23-3 or somewhere up in there. He fought Kirsten Manswell. That was his 33rd 33rd professional fight. Wilder's 34th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Damian McQuarrie. He was 14-0 at the time. Okay. On his 35th professional fight, he fought Kelvin Price. Kelvin Price was 13-0 at the time. On his 36th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Matthew Greer. He was 15-8. That's his 41st professional fight. On his 42nd professional fight, he fought Audrey Harrison. Audrey Harrison was 31-6. Wilder knocked him out in the first round. On Wilder's that was his 32nd fight. On Wilder's 31st professional fight, he fought an 8-rounder. This fight here was an 8-rounder. I forgot to mention that. 32. On his 33rd professional fight, he fought Sierra Leovich. He was 25-5. That was his 33rd professional fight. Either 33 or 34. Now, I remember this fight right here. On his 34th professional fight, he fought Nikola Furta. I remember Nikola Furta. He was 21-10. I remember him. On his 36th professional fight, Wilder fought, not 36, 1, 10, 10, 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30. Now, I think this is his 30th fight. Yeah, this is his 30th fight. On his 30th fight, he fought Malik Scott. Has to be his 30th fight. And I think in his 30th fight, he fought Malik Scott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Anthony Joshua, at this point, in Anthony Joshua's 27th fight, he fought Vladimir Klitschko, Dominique Brazil, Charles Martin, Eric Molina, Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, Andy Ruiz twice, Kubrat Pulev, and he fought Oleksandr Usyk twice. 27 fights deep. Let's make sure I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Right there. 28, 29, 30. So his 30th fight, he fought Nikola Furta. His 31st fight, he fought Malik Scott. Malik Scott was 36-1-1. I saw this fight. This fight is known as the Great Dive. His 32nd professional fight, he fought Jason Gavern. He was 25-16, right? Pretty good record. On his 33rd professional fight, he fought Bermane Stiverne. He fought for the title. He fought Bermane Stiverne. This is when Wilder beat Bermane Stiverne and became the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, right? That's his 33rd professional fight. His 34th professional fight, Wilder fought Eric Molina. On his 35th professional fight, Wilder fought Johan Duhaupas. On his 36th professional fight, he fought Arthur Spilker. Arthur Spilker was 20-1, and Johan Duhaupas was 32-2. That's his 36th fight, right? On his 37th professional fight, he fought Chris Arreola. Now, Chris Arreola was 36-4-1 at the time. 36-4-1 at the time. That's his 32nd professional fight. 37th professional fight. His 38th professional fight, he fights Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington was an undefeated fighter at the time. He was 18-0-1. On his On his 39th professional fight, he fought Bermane Stiverne. 39th professional fight. On his 40th professional fight, Deontay Wilder fights Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz was 28-0. On the PBC said that he was the boogeyman of the division at the time. That's what they say. That's what the PBC said in the Pro PBC channels. They say he was the boogeyman of the division at that time. His 40th professional fight. His 41st professional fight, he fights 27-0 fighter Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was undefeated at the time. As we know, that fight went to a draw. On his 42nd professional fight, Deontay Wilder knocks out Dominique Brazil. He was 20-1 at the time. On his 43rd professional fight, Deontay Wilder fights Luis Ortiz. He was 31-1. On his 34th professional fight, he rematches. Let me see, 34, 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. On his 43rd, sorry about that, guys. On his 43rd professional fight, he fights Tyson Fury again. He got knocked out in the 7th round. In his 44th professional fight, he fights Tyson Fury again. He got knocked out again. And now he's set to fight Robert Helenius. So if we look at from the point in time when Wilder was 27 fights deep, and you look at when Anthony Joshua was 27 fights deep, who would you guys say had the better resume? "27 fights into their career. Who had the better resume 27 fights into their career? PBC Central, what'd you say? You said Ortiz is undisputed with... 27 fights in. Who had the better resume 27 fights in their career? Just asking. Who was fighting for titles 27 fights into their career? Who was fighting for titles and who wasn't fighting for titles? I'm just asking the question. Just asking the question. Ronan, what you say? You say one-sided argument. Will, what you say? Will, you say, damn, I didn't realize how many Uber drivers Wilder beat. I'm surprised there's still Uber drivers left. He said, let's be honest. He said, let's be honest. As soon as both guys went against the greats, they both got their ass kicked. Yeah. That's true. That's true. 27 fights deep. Who had the better resume, guys? I'm just asking. Hey, well, Luna Glider say Stevie Wonder could, he said, AJ, Stevie Wonder could argue this. Okay, Wilder said that Anthony Joshua avoided tough competition and he fought the easy fights. So 27 fights in, guys, you guys say AJ. Halim say AJ. PBC Central say Wilder clearly. Okay. Yarman says AJ cherry pick for his first title. Martin was an easy fight. Okay, all right. Yarmus, that's not the question. The question is, who has a better resume 27 fights in, sir? One guy was fighting for a title on his 18th professional fight. Another guy didn't fight for a title until his 34th professional fight. 33rd or 34th professional fight. I'm just asking. Jamario said Joshua, and I like Wilder. Steve Z said, he said Wilder may be the most protected heavyweight champ of all time. Marion G, you say 27 fights deep. AJ better resume by levels. It can't even be put into words. Full career, AJ still has a better resume by miles. Okay. What do you guys rate Deontay Wilder's resume? What do you guys rate Deontay Wilder's resume? Yamas says AJ was a gold medalist. Wilder started late. Don't forget. Sir, no, Yamas, what we're not going to do, we're not going to nigga explain and make excuses. Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter and he takes on easy matches. Now you're saying that, I get where you're coming from, bro, but no. We're going to stick to the topic at hand. We'll get into all of that. Because I got a lot of receipts on fixing the show. I have a lot of receipts on fixing the show. I don't think you're going to like it. I don't think you're going to like these receipts I'm going to show. Warren, what you say? You say, I wish people would stick to the question and use facts to answer simple questions. Yes, sir. We're going to stick to the question. Halim said when Klitschko had the belts, he didn't fault a slick heavyweight boxer. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Now, where am I going at with this? Where am I going at with this? Deontay Wilder had an opportunity. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to do that yet. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. When Deontay Wilder, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. I have to do this because I wanna see if Deontay Wilder is right. I want to see if my brother's right. I want to see if my brother's right. When Deontay Wilder fought, these are all of the ranked opponents when he fought him at the time. When he fought Ethan Cox, I'm not going to count these first 10. I'm not even going to count these first 12 guys. I'm not going to fight these first 12 guys. I shouldn't. But when he fought Ethan Cox, he wasn't ranked. When he fought Shannon Gray, he wasn't ranked. His third is 1, 2, 3, 4. His fourth fight, he fought a guy that was ranked 393. I'm not going to count none of those guys because in the beginning, guys, when you first start out and stuff like that, nobody's really fighting anybody. So we're not going to hold that against these fighters. But let's continue. When on Deontay Wilder's 14th professional fight, he fought a guy that wasn't ranked. On his 15th professional fight, he fought DeAndre Arbron. This guy wasn't ranked. On his 16th professional fight, he fought Reggie Pena. This guy wasn't ranked. On his 17th professional fight, he fought a dude by the name of Damon Reed. He was ranked number 304 in the world. On his 18th professional fight, when Anthony Joshua was fighting a Hall of Famer by the name of Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder fought a guy by the name of Dominique Alexander who was not ranked. When Joshua I think Joshua's 16th professional fight, he fought for his first world title in Charles Martin. What people feel it was a cherry pick or not, whatever. But he got his first world title in his 16th professional fight. Deontay Wilder on his 16th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Reggie Pena that wasn't ranked. On his 19th professional fight, Deontay Wilder fought a guy that was ranked by the name of Daniel Cota. He was ranked 489th in the world. On Deontay Wilder's 20th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of David Long. He was not ranked. On Deontay Wilder's 21st professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Marlon Hayes. Marlon Hayes was ranked 368 in the world. On his 22nd professional fight, he fought a dude by the name of Jesse Oatmans. Jesse Oatmans was ranked 492 in the world. On his 23rd professional fight, Deontay Wilder fought a guy who wasn't ranked by the name of Owen Beck. On his 24th professional fight, Deontay Wilder fought Kurtzon Manswell. And that guy was ranked 310 in the world. On Deontay Wilder's 25th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Damon McQuarrie. He was ranked 357th in the world, 25 fights deep. On his 26th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Kevin Price. Guess what his ranking was? He was not ranked. On Deontay Wilder's 27th professional fight, he fought a guy by the name of Matthew Greer. This guy was ranked 325th in the world. So 27 fights deep, Deontay Wilder fought a guy that was ranked over 325th in the world, an unranked guy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. How many unranked opponents he fought 27 fights deep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 27 fights deep. Deontay Wilder fought 17 unranked opponents. Out of those 17, how many fighters he fought that was ranked 300 or above? He fought Joseph 300 or above, ranked 300 or above. Let's look this up. Ranking. 27 fights deep. Deontay Wilder fought a guy that was ranked 393. That's one. A guy that was ranked 399th in the world. That's two. A guy that was ranked 304th in the world. That's three. A guy that was ranked 489th in the world. That's four. A guy that was ranked 386th in the world. That's five. A guy that was ranked 492 in the world. That's six. A guy that was ranked 310th in the world. That's seven. A guy that was ranked 357th in the world. That's eight. A guy that was ranked 325th in the world. That's nine. Deontay Wilder fought 9 fighters. He fought 9 fighters, 27 fights in, and he fought 18 unranked opponents. Deontay Wilder fought 27 fights in. Deontay Wilder fought 18 unranked opponents, and 9 of them was ranked over 300. Who has the better resume? At 27 fights deep. And we're gonna look at the rest of it. We're gonna look at the rest of it. Just asking the question. Shout out to Smokey. Smokey say dudes bringing the facts. Just asking the question. Just asking the question. King KO, he said terrible. Charles Barkley voice. BBC Central said Wilder clearly. Okay. Jaime Rivera say no comparison, coach. No comparison. No comparison. Kenny B say, coach, you're on fire. Lisa Bell says men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Shout out to IBF. Shout out to IBF. IBFP. What IBFP? Yeah. Shout out to Boxing Nuke, man, over there, man. Shout out to Lou Peterson. He said heat, facts. Ricky Ricardo, he said this is too easy. Bruce Gass say, yeah, but that right hand is not the only equalizer, but an annihilator. Anytime you say but, that kills your argument. Anytime you say but that kills your argument right there. He say, that's y'all king. Kevin McKay, he say, coach, you're destroying Wilder's reputation. No, I'm not, brother. I'm just showing the facts. I'm not destroying anybody's reputation. I'm just putting the facts up there. What I'm doing, we're showing Anthony Joshua's resume, who he fought, and we're just looking at Anthony Wilder's resume. The context is this, my brother. Deontay Wilder, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this. The context is Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua fought weak competition. No, he said Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter, and he doesn't fight tough challenges. He doesn't fight the tough fights. He fights the easy fights. That's the context that we're sticking to. We're looking at what our brother Deontay Wilder has said. We're looking at what he said, and we're taking his words, and we're going to look at Anthony Joshua's resume and see, does he have a point? But we can't look at Anthony Joshua's resume and not look at Wilder's resume. Because if you feel that Anthony Joshua doesn't take on tough fights and he fights, he's a protected fighter, then surely you as a fighter who's making these claims, surely you have an example, surely you must have an example by your resume of the guys who you fought. So we're looking at the example. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, if you like what you see, please hit the like button. Yes, sir.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Not only that, but we're going to go further. So 27 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought 18 unranked opponents, and he fought 9 fighters that was ranked over 300 or above. Deontay Wilder's 28th fight, he fought Audrey Harrison. Audrey Harrison was ranked 136 in the world. 29 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought a guy by the name of Harry. He was ranked number 43 in the world. He fought him back to back. I think Harry was a cruiserweight, I think, at the time. On Deontay Wilder's 30th fight in, 30th fight in, he fought Nicola Further. I think I remember seeing this fight. He was ranked number 121 in the world. Deontay Wilder's 31st fight, he fought Malik Scott, his good friend and trainer Malik Scott. He was ranked number 86 in the world. He was in the top 100. So Deontay Wilder, 29 fights in, he fought a guy that was ranked number 43. He was in the top 50. 30 fights in, he fought a guy that was ranked number 121, Nicola Further. 31 fights in, he fought his good friend, Malik Scott. He was ranked number 86 in the world. He's in the top 100. 32 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought a guy by the name of Jason Gavin. He was ranked 194 in the world. 33 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought for his first title. 33 fights in, he beat Bermane Stiverne. Bermane Stiverne was ranked number 4 in the world. He was the champ at that time. 34 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought a guy that was ranked 37th in the world by the name of Eric Molina. 35 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought a guy that was ranked number 34 in the world by the name of Johan Duhapis. I remember that one. That was I remember that fight. 36 fights in, he fought a guy that was ranked in the top 25 by the name of Arthur Spilka. I remember this fight. This was knockout of the year. He was ranked 24. 37 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola was ranked number 43 in the world when he fought him. 38 fights in, Deontay Wilder fought a guy by the name of Gerald Washington. He was ranked 41st in the world. 39 fights in, he fought Bermane Stiverne again. Bermane Stiverne was unranked at the time Deontay Wilder fought him. If you look at this resume, 34 fights, 39 fights at this point in Deontay Wilder's career, he only fought one top 10 fighter. 39 fights into his career at that time, he only fought one top 10 fighter. I'm not making this up. 39 fights in, Bermane Stiverne was unranked. So the theme of the day is Deontay Wilder right about Anthony Joshua not fighting tough competition, Anthony Joshua being a protected fighter, and Anthony Joshua taking the easy matches? And if that's the case, does Wilder have a better resume than Anthony Joshua? 27 fights in. 39 fights in, he fought one guy that's ranked on top 5 heavyweight. And if I look at how many unranked guys he fought in his totality, you don't want to know that. We're not finished. I just broke that down. We just broke that down. Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter, and he doesn't fight tough competition. All right. Where did I get that from? Where is Oleksandr? Well, not Oleksandr Usyk. Where is that tweet? Where is that tweet by my good brother Deontay Wilder? Our good brother. Let's go over here. It's over here. Shout out to Deontay Wilder did an interview with Elle Seckbach. And just in case you guys think I'm lying, just in case you guys think I'm making this stuff up, let me show you that I'm not lying, and let me show you that I'm not making this up. This is a direct quote from Elle Seckbach that Deontay Wilder gave that Michael Benson has retweeted. As you can see right here, Michael Benson quoted, Deontay Wilder has stated that he'd like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. This ain't the one, but we're gonna. As a matter of fact, now we're gonna get to this one. We're gonna get to this one because we're gonna get to the one where he say he want to fight Usyk. We're gonna get to that one. Let's go to this though, because I have it on my Twitter page. Let's go to this. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying, right? I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. Coach, you're lying on Deontay. You lying on our king. You're lying on I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying on that king, right? Let's go here. Deontay Wilder says right here, and he said this via Elle Seckbach, right there, right? That's the receipt. Deontay Wilder on Anthony Joshua post-fight anger. We all know Anthony Joshua had a meltdown in the ring. We know this, right? The meltdown comes from when you create such a fighter. You give them everything. Try to avoid tough fights. Then when it boils down to the wire, you don't know who to trust. You've been listening to all this fake stuff. This is what he said. Anthony Joshua has been given everything, and Anthony Joshua tries to avoid the tough fights. Okay, that's what he said. 27 fights in. How many top 10 guys Anthony Joshua fought? How many titles have he fought for? 27 fights in, and how many top 10 guys he fought, and what those guys was ranked at the time when he fought them? And how many belts did he have 27 fights in, have and lose? And what was the opponent's ranked? Just asking. Not finished. Got a whole lot of receipts. Oh, this is just the gift that keeps on giving. This is the gift that keeps on giving. And I'm being very calm today because I said I'm going to try to do this without any emotion. I'm going to do this without any emotion. I'm being very calm today, very methodical, very calm, taking the sniper approach. Let's go here where he said he want to fight. Deontay Wilder wants to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Have that here. This is what he says. Wait a minute. Where is that? Oh, you know what? Don't worry about that. I got the screenshot right here. I ain't got to worry about it. I got the screenshot right here. This is per Deontay Wilder via Twitter, right? Deontay Wilder has stated that he would like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Wilder added, "I'll fight them all. The future is bright. The king is back. Ain't no excitement going through unless I'm here. I'm back by popular demand." Tyson Fury responds down here in the tweet below by saying, "Tell that Dawson to get to the back of the queue with the rest of the losers. Don't forget the last time we saw this bum, he needed to be scraped off of the canvas in Vegas." This is Tyson Fury responding to Deontay Wilder wanting to fight Oleksandr Usyk. And he said he'll fight them all as well. So I don't mind hearing a fighter saying he want all the smoke. If a fighter want all the smoke, that's what I want to hear. When the fighter say they want all the smoke, I want to hear that. Now I'm not finished. I have another receipt. If you guys didn't know, sorry about that, guys. If you guys didn't know, Deontay Wilder did have an opportunity to fight Vladimir Klitschko, just like Anthony Joshua had an opportunity to fight him, and he fought him. And Tyson Fury had an opportunity to fight Vladimir Klitschko, and Tyson Fury fought him, and he beat him. Right? He fought Tyson Fury, and then 17 months later, he fought Anthony Joshua. And he lost both of those fights, right? So when Deontay Wilder won the title from Bermane Stiverne, Deontay Wilder had an opportunity to fight both Klitschkos. He could have fought Vitaly Klitschko in his career, and he could have fought Vladimir Klitschko. Shelly Finkel was the manager of Deontay Wilder at that time. When Deontay Wilder had his 33rd professional fight, he had his 34th professional fight. I think his 33rd or 34th professional fight. That's when he fought for his first title. He fought Bermane Stiverne, who was ranked number 4 at the time. When asked, why would Shelly Finkel, will you fight Vladimir Klitschko? He said this on the Boxing Voice as well. I remember this. He did an interview on the Boxing Voice. This is like 2015, somewhere up in there. 2015, 2016. And this is Shelly Finkel's reply. I have the article. I do have the article. This is Shelly Finkel's reply when asked, when Deontay Wilder had the belt, will he be fighting to unify the division? Anthony Joshua fights other champions from what I've seen so far, and he tries to unify the division. This is how you become the unified champion. Some would argue that maybe his team should have probably protected him. He really protected him. He shouldn't have fought these other champions because these guys are top 10 fighters and you fight other guys who have belts, you fight the top guys, you're going to lose. Or you can beat them. But the only way you're going to find out, you're going to get in the ring, right? So, but Eddie Hearn put him in there with guys that some would say they shouldn't have put him in there with. That's fine. But now we're moving on to protected. Which fighter is protected? We looked at the resumes. I think that kind of like solved the riddle. We looked at the resumes. Now let's see if Anthony Joshua was really a protected fighter or was Deontay Wilder a protected fighter. Let's see what the managers had to say. Right here, WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. He was 33-0 with 32 KOs at the time. He had just beat Bermane Stiverne. That was his 33rd fight. They went to a 12-round decision. WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, 33-0 with 32 knockouts, is still very much a work in progress. Says who? Says his co-manager, Shelly Finkel. After last Saturday's world title win over Bermane Stiverne, the hype began growing for a fight between Deontay Wilder and the WBO, WBA, IBO, and IBF champion Vladimir Klitschko. Deontay Wilder was supposed to fight Vladimir Klitschko before Tyson Fury fought him. Deontay Wilder had an opportunity to fight Vladimir Klitschko before Tyson Fury fought him. I bet you guys didn't know that. I bet you guys didn't know that. This is Shelly Finkel. After last Saturday's world title win over Bermane Stiverne, the hype began growing for a fight between Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko, who was the unified heavyweight champion at the time. Finkel, who manages Wilder with Al Heyman and JD's, also works closely with two guys, Vladimir Klitschko. He says there is no need to rush Wilder into big fights against the best of the division. Shelly Finkel said when Wilder had 33 fights and was the newly WBC champion, he says right here that Deontay Wilder, he says that there is no need to rush Wilder into big fights against the best of the division. That despite a world title, he still needs time to grow and groom his skills. Now at this time, Deontay Wilder had 33 professional fights. Look, Wilder is a baby winning the title. This is what Shelly Finkel says. The white guy, the white manager. Look, Wilder is a baby winning the title. It was his first title fight. There'll be time for unification. There'll be a time for all of those things. He could go and fight Povetkin, who was the number 2 contender at that time in Russia, and make $10 million. We know what happened with that. Shelly Finkel said this to Tuscaloosa News in Alabama. It's not the right thing. This is what he said. It's not the right thing yet to put Wilder in there with tough competition to fight for unified champion. He said it's not the right thing yet. Give him a couple of fights, maybe bring something back to Alabama. Let him develop just like any other athlete. They don't take someone who is a great college prospect and throw him right in. And this kid is a great prospect. These are the words of Shelly Finkel. Shelly Finkel protected Wilder according to his own words. According to his own words, Shelly Finkel protected Deontay Wilder. According to his own words. According to his own words. All we can do is use these guys' words for what they say and then add it up. Right here, let's go to the boxing scene. The boxing scene says Wilder, this is January 25th, 2015. Wilder will not be rushed to fight Vladimir Klitschko, says Shelly Finkel. This is the boxing scene. This article was written by Edward Tchaikovsky. We're talking about protected fighters, fighters who were protected against fighting the top guys. We're looking at Shelly Finkel now. WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, 33-0 with 32 KOs, is still very much a work in progress. This is where this article came from that I read to you. Because I know somebody was going to say, oh man, where the article at? That ain't no receipt. You could have typed that up yourself. I found the article. This is the receipt, and I didn't type it up myself. Deontay Wilder's own manager, who he still employs right now, says, Shelly Finkel says that after last Saturday's world title win over Bermane Stiverne, the hype began to grow for a fight between Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder to fight to see who will become the undisputed champion of the world. Deontay Wilder had an opportunity to fight Vladimir Klitschko for undisputed because he had the WBC strap. Finkel, who manages Deontay Wilder, along with Al Heyman and JD's, also works closely with Vladimir Klitschko. This fight could have been easily made because Shelly Finkel managed both Deontay Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko. As a matter of fact, Deontay Wilder used to be Vladimir Klitschko's sparring partner. He says there is no need to rush Wilder into an undisputed match, big fights, against the best of the division. That despite a world title, he still needs time to grow and groom his skills. This is what Deontay Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, said. Shelly Finkel said, look, Wilder is a baby winning the title. It was his first title fight. This is what Shelly Finkel said. This is not what Coach Malachi Williams is saying. This is what Shelly Finkel is saying. If you mad, don't get mad at me. Get mad at Shelly Finkel. There will be time for undisputed. There will be time for all of those things. He could go and get Povetkin, who was the number 2 contender at the time, and fight Povetkin in Russia and make $10 million. This is what he said. And he said this to the Tuscaloosa News. This is the article, so won't nobody say I typed it myself and made it up. Boxing scene. As a matter of fact, I would drop the link in the description below if you want me to. We're talking about protected fighters. Protected, right? It's not the right thing yet. Give him a couple of fights, maybe bring something back to Alabama. Let him develop just like any other fighter, even though he was 33 fights in. They don't take someone who is a great college prospect, this is the analogy that he used, and throw him right in. So what he was saying that Deontay Wilder is a great college prospect, but he's not there yet. He's just a baby winning the title. So we're not going to throw him right in there to fight for undisputed. And this kid is a great prospect. This is what he said. One fight that could happen this year is a match against unbeaten British champion Tyson Fury. As we know, that fight did, as we know, that fight did happen. He ended up fighting Tyson Fury. Everybody knows, say that was a cherry pick that went wrong. That's what Shelly Finkel played, right? I have some more receipts. I'm not finished. I have some more receipts. Shout out to Just a Fan for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Just a Fan, what did he say? He hit Shelly with that A.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
So far, guys, if you was to pick which fighter between Anthony Joshua, who had the better resume, 27 fights deep, you guys make that decision. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a poll. Let's do a poll. We're going to see who had the better resume, 27 fights in their career, and we're going to do a poll to see who was the protected fighter. Let's do that. I want to see what you guys got to say. Who was the protected fighter between the two fighters? Let's do a poll. As a matter of fact, let me type this poll up right now. I want to see what the people say. Which fighter was protected? Wilder or Joshua? Question mark. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. I want to see what the people got to say. I'm not even crunk. I'm not even yelling, screaming. I ain't doing none of that. That's poll number 1. I got another poll I'm dropping. We're going to drop 2 polls back to back. Which fighter? As a matter of fact, we're going to shorten it up. Better resume. Which fighter has better resume? Has better resume, 27 fights deep. 27 fights into their career. And then if we go past that, 27 fights in their career. Joshua or Wilder? Question mark. Let me, what's the matter? Oh, man, I'm tripping. Thought I had a, hold on. Thought I had the poll. Oh, you know what? It's not allowing me to do the poll. It's not allowing me to do 2 polls at one time. It's not allowing me to do 2 polls at one time. Hey, y'all participate in that poll. Y'all participate in that poll. I want to see what the numbers say. We're gonna leave it up for about 15 minutes and we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut the poll down. So I showed you the resumes. One guy, when he was 27 fights in, he fought 18 unranked opponents, and he fought 9 fighters that was above 300. That was ranked 300 or more. The other guy, 27 fights in his career. He was 2-time unified champion, fought a Hall of Famer. His 16th professional fight became a champion. 18th professional fight, fought the Hall of Famer. And he was the unified champion twice. If you did the comparison, who had the better resume and which fighter is protected? That's going to be the next poll. Shout out to Jamario. He said, put the strap back in the carrying case, coach. You dropping straight fire. I'm not using any emotion, none of that. I'm very calm. I'm very calm. Oh, I want, please, do we got enough likes yet? Because I want to open up these phone lines. We need 95 likes. 95 likes, I'll open up the phone lines. And we need 95 likes. The price of admission is $300. We need 95 likes. 95. That's all I'm asking for. 95 likes, that's it. You came at the right goddamn time. Cyrus says, even a blind man can see AJ's resume is better. Well, according to Wilder, you know, AJ fight weak competition. He don't fight nobody, and he's a protected fighter. So I want to look at and see if Wilder telling the truth. I want to look and see if the brother telling the truth. As a matter of fact, do I have any more receipts? I think I do. Now, Deontay Wilder has a trainer by the name of Don House. Deontay Wilder has a trainer by the name of Don House. If you don't know who Don House is, this is the guy right here. Don House. This is one of Deontay Wilder's trainers. And they're showing Don House is interviewing. They're showing King Kong Ortiz, training. Deontay Wilder said, Don House say all fights are tough fights. When you're Deontay Wilder, they show up because they were saying that this fight that Deontay Wilder is having with Herlenius is not a tough fight. And he say all fights are tough fight because when it's Deontay Wilder, they show up. This is what the Don House is saying. But I got some receipts, though. This is Don House. I got some receipts. Let's go. Now, you can't hear it. Don House said there's no such thing as easy fights. That's what he said. in the heavyweight division. Sipping on some tea, guys. Sipping on some tea. So they talking about the shoes and stuff like that. So here we go right here. Let me go right here. This is Don House, guys. This is Don House. I'm gonna let you guys hear something. Oh, I got some clips. I got some ammunition today, boy. You know what? I'm taking the sniper approach today. I am taking the sniper approach. The shotgun approach is when you shoot and hit everybody. The sniper approach is when you just hit the target that you aim. That's it. So all I'm doing is methodically breaking this shit down, breaking it down. I just want to see if my good brother Deontay Wilder has a point. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. This is the great Malik Scott, better known as the great Olympic dive gold medalist champion. Better known as that. And Don House gonna be together. Y'all please listen. You're gonna see both of these guys together. Let's go. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. Shout out to the boys over there at Fight Hype.
Possibly, what they call you, the genius? It's written in the history book.
The student teacher. Yeah. And here's one of my teachers right here.
Yes.
The student teacher. One of my big brother teachers right here.
Man?
You say Don House is this teacher.
It's exciting, man. You guys are bringing back heavyweight boxing.
You know, we gotta do.
How's Deontay looking?
Oh, man, he unbelievable.
Like never before. Putting the work in like never before.
Oh, yeah. 285.
Yeah, something like that.
85
And how
rounds,
many days?
12
Just in
days.
11 days?
Yeah, 11, 12 days. Yeah, putting the work in. And we running.
I mean, it's never
Run,
So hold on.
running though.
Running. No,
Not
real
comfortable.
running.
Never before.
Oh, yeah. 285.
Yeah, something like that. And
85
how
rounds,
many days?
12
just in
days.
11 days?
Yeah, 11, 12 days. Yeah, putting the work in. And we running.
I mean, it's never
Running though.
Running. No,
Not
real
comfortable
running.
running.
like how many miles? I'm just curious. Or,
No,
But beyond that.
So it was said that Deontay Wilder didn't like to run, run miles and stuff like that. That's why he said, and we run. Deontay Wilder's running now. A lot of people said that probably had a lot to do with his stamina against Tyson Fury. Then he gained all the weight and stuff like that. He gassed out in like the third round of their fight, both fights. And then in his first fight, he gassed out in like the second round. So he has stamina issues. The same thing he said that Oleksandr Usyk has stamina issues, but the survey says that's not true. So they said that Deontay Wilder's looking like he's never looked before. I have some receipts, and his fans are very, very happy, and that's great. He's looking like he never looked before. This is Don House. Where am I going at with this? I'm showing you Don House. Showing you Don House for a reason. We got to get the likes up because I want to open up these phone lines. We need 65 more likes. I know you guys are anxious to call in. No, you're anxious to call in. Let's see where we at on the poll. Let's go.
Running.
Like, something that's gonna take your heart rate up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's killing.
So he's putting it in.
you guys throwing them some of the UFC guys? I'm just joking, but I know you guys been at the UFC.
Yeah, we over there with them guys. They.
Okay. So we saw that, right? This is Don House. Don House. Remember that name. Remember that name, Don House. I'm going somewhere with this. I am going somewhere with this. Now, this is the video that Wilder did with Elle Seckbach, where he was saying that, hey, he talked about a lot of things. He said he want to fight Oleksandr Usyk. He want to fight everybody. He said that Anthony Joshua was a protected fighter. He said that he said that Joshua take the easy fights. He said all this in this interview with Elle Seckbach. Elle Seckbach was sucking him off as usual. Elle Seckbach had a mouthful as usual. You know that. I heard Malik Scott and Tyson and Deontay Wilder ran a train on Elle Seckbach. I heard they ran a train on his mouth. That's what I heard. Elle Seckbach, he loved that dark meat. We do know that, right? We do know that. Now let's continue. That's the interview right there. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making it up. I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. I'm not that good. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making it up. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Where am I at now? Let's see. Oh, let's go over here. Let's go. Got another receipt. I want to show you guys how good Wilder is looking. He's looking real good. He's looking real good according to a lot of according to Malik Scott, according to Malik Scott, Don House, according to House. He said he's looking real good. This is another thing by Wilder. Wilder said right here, I forgot all about this. This is when do you guys remember when when Tyson Fury did not want to give Deontay Wilder a rematch? He didn't want to fight him again in the second fight. The first fight was a draw. Wilder wanted to fight Fury, but Fury went ahead and had 2 more fights, and then he fought Wilder on Black History Month. That's when he wore the heavy costume and stuff like that. But before that, Wilder said here in a tweet, he said that when that fight was a draw, he's talking about Tyson Fury, I told you that I would give you a rematch. You know I was offered more money to fight Joshua than I was getting to fight you. You do know that, right? Deontay Wilder said this is his certified check. On Twitter, he said when that fight was a draw, I told you, this is Deontay Wilder, this is not Coach Malachi Williams, this is Deontay Wilder. He said when that fight was a draw, I told you that I would give you a rematch. You know I was offered more money to fight Joshua than I was getting to fight you. Again, me being a man of my word, I fought you like I said I would. This is what he said right there. And we do know that he kept his word and he fought him, even though he was offered more money, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going here. I'm just trying to go here. Let's see, what am I looking at? I want to show where Wilder, let's see where Wilder is looking better. He's looking real good, looking real sharp, guys. Wilder's looking real good, looking real sharp. Wilder's looking real good, looking real sharp. I know I said it 3 times. I got that from Umar Johnson. Let's continue. Oh, here we go right here. Here we go right here. You know, here we go right here. Let me put it up on my phone. Let the old boy pull it up on his phone. This is receipts day. This is receipts Friday. We're pulling out all the receipts. Because our brother said that Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter and he don't fight. He avoids tough competition. That's what our good brother Deontay Wilder said. And I just want to see, does he have a point? He might have a point, guys. I think Wilder might have a point. Let's see. Maybe he has a point. I don't know. This is Deontay Wilder right here, guys. This is him training with Malik Scott. They're getting ready to fight Helenius. Wilder's he's lost weight again. He's back down to the weight he's supposed to be at. Let's continue. There you go. Say looking good, okay. Okay. Looking good. Wilder looking good. He throwing that hammer from Alabama. Okay. Everybody happy? All right, everybody happy? Okay, hold on. Let me line the sounds up right. 1, 2, 3. I want to give you guys something to be happy about. The king is back. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. He's throwing that left hook. Feint with the right, come back with the left hook. Okay. Still no footwork, but. Okay. All right, so y'all see that there, right? The king is back. The king looking good with Malik Scott, right? Now, remember Don House. I want y'all to remember Don House. Don House is Wilder's trainer. Don House is Wilder's trainer. Wilder said that Anthony Joshua was a protected fighter. He's a protected fighter. Okay, he was a protected fighter. And surely Wilder had fought better competition than Anthony Joshua. We know this for a fact, right? But I wonder what did Wilder's trainer, Don House, had to say just a few years ago. Let's see. This is the great Don House, Deontay Wilder's current trainer. I'm sure you would like to know, what did Wilder say? What did Don House say? And shout out, and guess what? This is on Elle Seckbach. Oh, this is on Elle Seckbach. This is something else. Now let's hear Elle Seckbach. We know how Elle feels. We know how Elle feels about he like that dog meat. Safe to say.
House. I got a quick
So here we go right here. I want you guys to keep this in the proper context. The proper context is this. Elle Seckbach, when Bermain Stavern, I think he had the belt at that time, or he was fighting for the belt. He was fighting for the belt. This is May 2014. Don House used to train Bermain Stavern. And I want you to listen to the question that Elle Seckbach asked Don House.
Deontay Wilder.
Hold on, guys.
I have to ask you this. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What happens if Bermain Stavern fights him?
Now, he was 31-0 with 31 knockouts at the time. When he fought Bermain Stavern, which was 3 fights later, he was 33. No, he fought him 2 fights later. He was 32-0 with 30, I think he was 32-0 with 32 knockouts. Because the Bermain Stavern fight went to a draw. I mean, no, went to a decision. Let's continue.
House. I got a quick question. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interview asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen.
And you can see right here, Don House. Oh, coach, you making this up. That ain't Don House. Bam, that's him right there. That's Don House right there. That's Don House right there. And this is Don House right here. He just looks a little bit older. This is the same guy. This is the same guy. I'm not making this up. Don House says to Elle Seckbach in 2014 that Deontay Wilder's career has been strategically choreographed. That means that he's been a protected fighter, according to Don House. And he's been fighting cherries. This is what Don House is saying. I'm not saying this. I am playing the receipts. Don House, Deontay Wilder's current trainer, said that Deontay Wilder has been, his career, he has a very well choreographed career. I'm not making this up. I'm going to play that part again. This is what Don House said. Coach Malachi Williams didn't say this. Don House said this. Deontay Wilder's trainer.
I have to ask you this. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What happens if Bermain Stavern fights him? House. I got a quick question. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interview asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but we will fight him when he's 40-0, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother. She dead. We gonna wake her up, put the dirt off of her. My grandmother's grandmother. Come on now. When you're 31-0 in America as a heavyweight champion, his name should be posted on everybody's refrigerator, right or wrong. Come on now. 31-0, you're a household name, right? He's fighting guys out of the top 50 in the world. You see the last fight? The guy got hit. The guy got hit with a phantom punch.
No, he landed that punch.
Where? What punch? The right hand? Yeah. He's that right hand.
Left.
Hey, now this is Don House in 2014. This is Don House. This is Deontay Wilder's current trainer right now. He said that Deontay Wilder, 31-0 with 31 knockouts, he should be a household name. He said that Deontay Wilder has a very well choreographed career. This is what Don House said. Deontay Wilder's current trainer right now. You can't make this shit up.
True.
You can't make this up. I'm not that good. Everything I showed you guys have been facts. This is nothing that I've altered. This is nothing that I've tweaked. This is nothing that I've photoshopped. None of that. I am showing you primary sources of information. This is what Deontay Wilder trainer said about him when he was 31-0. Let's continue. And then he talked about when Malik Scott took a dive. He said the one guy fell. He said the one guy got knocked out to a phantom punch. He's talking about Malik Scott. Let's continue. Let's go back. Let's hear it again. I don't want nobody to think. He said we'll fight Wilder when he's 40-0. This is what I didn't say this. This is what Deontay Wilder's trainer said. He said we'll fight Wilder when he's 40-0, but he got to fight my grandmother, my great-grandmother. She's dead. We got to wake her up back out the grave. This is what Deontay Wilder's trainer said, Don House. This is what he said. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Salute to my sister Bless 365. Let's give my sister a round of applause. As you can see, I didn't say anything derogatory. Because people say, man, all you do is make names of people and make fun of people. I have not made any names, made any fun of nobody. I'm just laying the facts out. I'm just laying it out. I'm like Ben Matlock right now. I'm like Perry Mason. I'm like Inspector Gadget. I'm just laying it out right now. That's all I'm doing. You guys can take it or leave it alone. That's all I'm doing. As a matter of fact, let's look at the poll. Shout out to my sister Arlette for dropping that $2. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Y'all please block that spam. Oh, somebody mad. They trying to spam it. Y'all please block that spam. Shout out to my sister Arlette. She said that Harold Sconier KO Wilder.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Monroe for dropping that $2. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I'm very calm right now. I'm not yelling at no one, screaming. They say, Coach, all you do is yell and scream, and you be too hyping your shows. Guess what? I'm real calm right now. I smoked me some sativa. I smoked some sativa. I'm very calm. I'm alert right now. I'm not tripping. I'm real calm right now. He say, Coach, either your editing skills wicked or funny. Hey man, it is what it is, fam. Shout out to Monroe, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
So I'm gonna do this the nice and polite way. Deontay Wilder's trainer. Who is his trainer, guys? What's the name of his trainer? His name is Don House. This is what Don House said. I didn't say this. This is what Don House said. Shout out to Jay Brown for dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, how does Wilder hire Don and fire his coach, Mark Breland, for saving his life? Bro, I have no idea, brother. The irony in that, I have no idea.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
The theme of the show is Anthony Joshua is a protected fighter, and Anthony Joshua doesn't fight tough competition. He avoids the tough fights. That's the thing. That's what Deontay Wilder says. So I want to analyze it and see if my brother, Deontay Wilder, is correct. Now, I think we kind of I think we looked at the resumes. I think I got an idea of what the votes are going to be. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and close this poll. Let me go ahead and close the poll. Now, how many votes we got in this? Let's see what we got. Which fighter was protected? Wilder or Joshua? So far, 233 people participated in this poll. So far, 234 people participated in this poll, and 78% said that Wilder is the protected fighter. He's a more protected fighter than Anthony Joshua. 22% said Joshua is a protected fighter. 236 people have participated in this poll. This is not Coach Malachi Williams. I'm not making this up. This is what the people are saying. I didn't say this. The people are saying this. So far, it's 78-22 in favor of Wilder as for having a protected, being the most protected fighter between the two. This is what they say. Now, let's finish. Let's hear what Don House has to say. Deontay Wilder's trainer.
Strategically.
But like I said before, it's not about speed or conditioning. It's about skills. I think I use my head better than Chris.
Now listen to this.
House.
He calls Don House.
I got a quick question. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interview asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but we will fight him when he's 40-0, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother. She dead. We gonna wake her up, get the dirt off of her. My grandmother's grandmother. Come on now, when you're 31-0 in America as a heavyweight champion, his name should be posted on everybody's refrigerator, right or wrong. Come on now, 31-0, you're a household name, right? He's fighting guys out of the top 50 in the world. You see the last fight, the guy got hit. The guy got hit with a phantom punch.
No, he landed that punch.
Where? What punch? The right hand?
Yeah.
Is that right hand?
Left.
Do you see how sarcastic Don House is? This is what Don House thought. I read the super chat. I read the super chat. I read the super chat. Arlette, you probably didn't hear me. I read the super chat. This is what Don House, Deontay Wilder's trainer, said about his resume when he was 31-0. Let's continue.
Yeah, the left.
He slapped him with the left, and he blew him out with the right hand. Come on now.
No, he did. Chris,
Why do you say his name right?
Elle Seckbach is trying to convince Don House that Deontay Wilder knocked out Malik Scott. I told you, Elle Seckbach, but I'm telling you, the things that he do on his knees and with his mouthpiece to get interviews from these guys is something amazing. He looked at this man with a straight face and lied and told this man that was a straight punch, that he really knocked out Malik Scott. The FBI know that Malik Scott took a dive. The CIA knew this. Everybody knew this. If you want me to, I can show it to you. But this is what Don House, Deontay Wilder trainer, said about him. Let's continue.
Okay, but true story, I'm going to tell you, nobody knows this, but Malik Scott did have a little bubble, like a bump after that. He did get hit.
But put it this way, Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking.
You heard what he said? He said Malik Scott did exactly what he was supposed to do and lay down. This is not Coach Malachi Williams. This is Don House, Deontay Wilder's current trainer. Let's continue.
Malik Scott did have a little bubble, like a bump after that. He did get hit.
But put it this way, Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking anything from Malik Scott. But here's the thing, right? This boy ain't fought. Who's he fought? I mean, 31 wins, 31 KOs. He's on people come.
You heard what he said? He said, let's be real. This boy ain't fought nobody. Who is he fought? With 31 wins and 31 KOs? I mean, come on. I didn't say this. Dude, I didn't say this. Don House, Deontay Wilder's trainer, said this. So when you tell me that, hey, man, this guy's been protected over here. He's a protected fighter. He don't fight the tough guys. Don House said that Deontay Wilder is a protected fighter and that he ain't fighting nobody and that 31 wins, 31 knockouts. He talked about Malik Scott taking a dive. This is what Don House said. I didn't say this. I'm only playing the receipts. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Elle Seckbach. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Don House. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Shelly Finkel. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the receipts. Oh, I'm not finished. I have more.
You know you get knocked out in the gym. I said, no, he's too tall. Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking anything from Malik Scott. But here's the thing, right? This boy ain't fought. Who's he fought? I mean, 31 wins, 31 KOs. He's on people come to me saying, you know you get knocked out in the gym. I said, no, he's too tall. He has no legs. He's on people telling me this.
Don House said the boy too tall. He ain't got no legs. This is what he said in 2014. Now he's hired the guy. It's amazing.
Right? One right hand from this guy right here, his career's over.
I gotta ask you this.
That's the only thing I hate about boxing. I mean, it's okay to build a fighter, but goddamn, 31?
Did you hear what Don House said? He said that's the one thing I hate about boxing. It's okay to build a fighter, but goddamn, 31? He's saying, damn, 31 fights in, y'all still building them? How do we know that's true? We're going to go back to Shelly Finkel, what Shelly Finkel said. He said Deontay Wilder is just a baby. He's a baby champion. He's not ready to fight the top guys in the heavyweight division yet, like Vladimir Klitschko. This is what he said. It coincides with what Don House is saying. This is what he said. I didn't say this. I didn't say this. This is what Wilder's own people are saying. This is on record. This is receipts. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
This guy right here, his career's over.
I gotta ask you this.
That's the only thing I hate about boxing. I mean, it's okay to build a fighter, but goddamn, 31? Come on.
That's what he said. He said, that's one thing I hate about boxing. It's okay to build a fighter, but goddamn, 31? That's what he said. Shout out to Al Money.
Hey,
We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, last 2 days, coach, you've been on fire.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Just ended the poll. I just ended the poll. Let's look at the poll. The poll has 260 votes. 75% say that the question was, which fighter was protected? Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua? Out of 260 people who participated in this poll, 75% of the 260 said that Deontay Wilder, they voted that Deontay Wilder is the protected fighter more so than Anthony Joshua. 24% say Anthony Joshua. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. I got another one. I got another poll. Which fighter has the better resume 27 fights into their career? Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder? Let's go. Wilder, I just showed you the resumes. I just showed y'all the resumes. I can do a recap if you want me to. If you want me to do a recap, I can do it again. It's no problem. Wilder. Wilder has a better resume with 27 fights. 27 fights in. Wilder better resume. Wilder better resume. 27 fights in. Joshua better resume. 27 fights in. There you go. Y'all vote. Y'all vote. That's another poll. We don't drop one poll already. Now we got another poll. One poll say 25. One poll say 25. We dropped one poll. We go the results of another poll. As a matter of fact, let me screenshot it. We screenshotted that one. There go the other one. There go the other one. I just played your receipt from Don House. I didn't make this up, guys. I didn't Photoshop it. I didn't do any of that. I didn't edit nothing. This is Don House. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see. Do I have more? Do I have more receipts? I think I do. Now, as you guys know, Deontay Wilder is back. He's fighting again. And Deontay Wilder, our good brother from Alabama, former heavyweight, American heavyweight champion, he talked about how he felt like he was done wrong. He felt like he was done wrong in boxing. As a matter of fact, let's do this. 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 My brother felt like he was done wrong in boxing. And we do know that Deontay Wilder said that he was going to take a drug called ayahuasca to help him make his decision. And I think that the drug helped him make his mind up. Now, this is Boxing News 24, guys. Boxing News 24/7. This is a pro PBC website. Boxing 24 News 7 is a pro PBC website. I want you to know this. Let's go here. This is Boxing News 24, right? Let's go here. Deontay Wilder, fight again, question mark. Now, we do know that Wilder's made his mind up. At that time, after he lost to Fury, Wilder, ayahuasca really helped him make up his mind. As fans know, Deontay Wilder has come out with some pretty odd and bizarre statements over the years. This is a pro-PBC website. He said, I want a body on my record. We do know he said that. Wilder's myriad claims of having been cheated in numerous ways by Tyson Fury and other weird stuff. But Wilder may have gone a step further with his latest comment regarding a psychedelic drug and the fact that he is considering taking it as a way to decide if he would carry on with his boxing career or not. We do know that Deontay Wilder has made the decision to carry on with his boxing career, which is a good thing. We do know that the king is back and his fans and his royal subjects are very, very happy. We do know that. So that's a good thing. Let's give Deontay Wilder a round of applause for making his mind up and coming back to the sport of boxing. Speaking on the Byron Scott podcast, Byron Scott used to play for my Los Angeles Lakers. I used to love the Lakers back in the day. I don't like them anymore, but I used to love them back in the day, right? And we know when Kobe was there and all that stuff there and before Kobe. But on the Byron Scott podcast, the former long-reigning WBC champion said that he is thinking about taking the drug ayahuasca in an effort to make up his mind or have his mind made up for him. I'm thinking about doing ayahuasca. That's going to be my decision-making process. Wilder said, boxing's put a bad taste. He said, boxing's put a bad taste because of what it's done to me. It's dangerous. Politics, cheating. I still have love for the sport, though. It seems that Wilder, 42 wins, 2 losses. 42 wins, 2 losses. I'm not taking any calls right now. Do I have 300 likes? Yeah, guys trying to interrupt me right now. Well, how many likes we got? Oh, we don't even have 300 likes. Whoever calling me, don't even call me. We don't have 300 likes. We got to get 300 likes. We got to get 300 likes. Don't even call me. We ain't got 300 likes. Don't even call me. We need 300 likes. It seems that Wilder, 42-1. He may never fully accept the fact that he was twice fairly beaten by Tyson Fury. Wilder, though, did earn plenty of fans' respect and admiration due to his simply heroic effort he gave on October the 9th of last year in the trilogy battle with Tyson Fury. If that is to go down as Wilder's final fight, which we know it's not, then that was a battle with Fury. You get what I'm saying? And he went out with a bang. And they talked about how he got knocked out in the 11th round. We do know that. We do know that. And he said that, but I don't know anything about this guy here said, I don't know anything about the drug ayahuasca. Maybe you do. But the idea of taking it in an effort to decide something so important doesn't seem like a great idea. But fans do want to see Wilder back in action. Genuinely exciting every time out. Win, lose, or draw. Wilder sure gave us some thrills and some hugs and some huge KOs. At the age of 36, he may be done. We do know that he is not done. We do know that he took the drug ayahuasca because he said he was going to take it. How do I know? Coach, you're lying. That article is lying on Wilder. He ain't say nothing about that. I know you was going to say that. I know you was going to say that. This right here is Deontay Wilder on the Byron Scott podcast. It is entitled Deontay Wilder to return to boxing after hallucination period of psychedelic drugs called ayahuasca. This is Wilder and his wife and Byron Scott. Let's hear what he got to say. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. I don't want nobody thinking that that article could be wrong. I don't want nobody thinking that coach, you making this up. You wrote that article yourself. He ain't say nothing about taking no drugs. No. I want you to hear it. I just want to clear my name. I want to clear my name. Clear my name. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's gonna be my decision-making practice.
I got you.
Ayahuasca is something that you're taking on a spiritual journey. You're using DMT and stuff like that. And I've been really interested in that.
Deontay Wilder's choice of psychedelic drug was ayahuasca.
All right. That's what he said. So this guy's breaking it down about his choice of taking a hallucination drug called ayahuasca. I don't advise any fighter to take drugs, but Hey, man, that was his decision making. Now, what does this have to do with what he said? He said that Anthony Joshua takes all the easy matches. He avoids tough competition, and he's a protected fighter. I just did a poll. The poll says that they don't believe what Deontay Wilder is saying. They're saying that he's a protected fighter. 260 people participated in this poll, right? Now I have another poll up. And guess what? We looked at the resumes. If you want me to look at the resumes again and look at the rankings, guess what? I'll be more than happy to pull it up for you. We need 16 more likes. Where we at on the poll? The poll right now, oh, it's a landslide. Which fighter has a better resume 27 fights into their career? Joshua or Wilder? So far, 108 people participated in this poll, and the poll is saying that 89% have said that Joshua has a better resume, 27 fights into his career. Only 11% say Wilder, but we're going to leave it up. Maybe the poll to switch. This is not me saying this. This is coming from the people.
VA money.
This is coming from the people. VA money is called. Do we have 300 likes? We don't have 300 likes. Do not call me, VA Money Group. VA Money, we need 300 likes. Do not call me, sir. Please don't call me. I hope you understand. This is what he said there, right? Now let's go over here. Let's go over here. Boxing News 24, Pro PBC website. Boxing News 24, Pro PBC website, right? Let's continue. Let's continue. We do know that the king is back. Deontay Wilder. Boxing News 24 says Deontay Wilder can earn a fourth fight against Tyson Fury. What are you guys talking about? How can he earn a fourth fight with Tyson Fury? This article is going to break it down. This is Tim Smith. This is the guy that said that they don't have the money to make the Crawford Spence fight. Crawford hasn't been built into a star, stuff like that. Right? That's just the guy. The black man. 2 black men, 3 black men, 1 black man, 2 black men, 3 black men, and a white woman. 1 black man, 2 black men, 3 black men, and a white woman. Okay, let's continue. Let's go. This article was written by Chris Williams. Deontay Wilder is poised to earn himself a fourth fight against Tyson Fury when he faces Robert Helenius in a WBC heavyweight title eliminator on October the 15th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. I'm not making this shit up. Wilder can potentially fight Tyson Fury for the fourth time. Tyson Fury just put out a report saying that he is not retiring and he's looking to fight Oleksandr Usyk for undisputed. So Fury is not retiring. So he say, and he's looking to fight Usyk for undisputed. Let's continue. According to this article, Wilder versus Helenius is one of 2 eliminators the WBC has scheduled. The other fight is next month's fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis King Kong Ortiz on September the 4th. It'll be up to the WBC champion Fury to decide which one of the winners, which winners of the 2 eliminators he'd like to defend his title against. Given Fury's total money focus at this stage of his career, it's hard not to see Fury choose Wilder because that's the big money fight other than Ruiz and Ortiz. Ruiz is fighting the 43-year-old boogeyman of the heavyweight division. Bullshit. Luis Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz. He came at the right goddamn time. It's pretty obvious what he's doing. Instead of testing himself against the best, Ruiz is taking the backdoor route to a world title. So this article is saying that Ruiz is not testing himself against the best people. You know, he's taking the backdoor route to the world title, which is totally lame. This is what this guy's saying. But it's the only way he can avoid being outboxed again. Wilder, 42, 2-1, will be coming off a 1-year break when he faces the thunderous punching Helenius. Child, please. On October the 15th on Fox, Sports pay-per-view. Some feel that Wilder deserved the knockout wins against the first and third fights with Tyson Fury. Some feel like that Wilder knocked out Fury in the first fight. He got robbed of that. And some feel like he knocked him out in the third fight. He got robbed in that too. He had Fury knocked unconscious in the first fight. But the referee chose to give a count while he was on the deck, eyes closed and motionless. I told you this is the Pro PBC website. You don't see that kind of thing nowadays. That's not true. I got countless examples where several referees have counted a fighter out all the way to when he got up. That same referee, he does this all the time, but that's neither here nor there. In the third Wilder-Fury fight, Deontay Wilder knocked Fury down, and he appeared to have given a long count of 11 seconds in the eyes of a lot of fans. I wonder which fans they are. We have to accept some elimination bouts that were requested by the WBC. By the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, said to Sky Sports. One is Wilder versus Helenius. The other is Ruiz versus Ortiz. Those are happening as eliminations. But Fury is the champion. He's got time, and he will decide, and we'll see what happens next. So there it is. Fury will be the one to decide who he faces next. I'm very happy to see Wilder come back, said Suleiman. He held the WBC title for 5 years, 10 title defenses, a great example of hard work and a great history behind him. So I'm very happy to see Deontay Wilder come back to the ring. So there's a possibility that Wilder and Fury can happen for the 4th time. According to this article, he's fighting in an eliminator with Helenius. That's a possibility. Now, I played several receipts, guys. I played several receipts. I was very calm, very passive. I don't want nobody to say, oh, man, you hating. Man, you hating, man. You hating that nigga, man. Man, you sitting there cooning. You doing this and doing that. No, sir, I was very, very calm. I was very, very calm. And I just broke down everything that was said. I just broke down what everybody said. I showed the receipts. If you're mad at me, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the receipts. Get mad at the receipts. That's all I'm saying. Do we have 300 likes yet? Still ain't got 300 likes. Oh, but hey, the show almost over with. Show almost over with. We still ain't got, damn, the show should be over with. It's over 2 hours long. We don't have 300 likes, so I guess they don't want to call in. Let me go ahead and address some of the people in the chat. Let's look at the poll. Let me go ahead and close the poll. No one is calling. No one is calling. So, no one getting the likes up. I'm going to shut the show down in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, the show is shut down. The show is shut down. Damn, it took a long time to get 300, boy. God damn, boy. Well, I got a whole lot of my detractors. Phone lines is open now. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Let me close this poll. Let me close this poll right here. 134 people. A lot of people didn't want to participate in this poll. I wonder why. A lot of people didn't want to participate in this poll. That tells me who's watching this show. This poll is this ended. I said, which fighter has a better resume, 27 fights into their career, Joshua or Wilder? 13% said Wilder has a better resume than Anthony Joshua, 27 fights in their career. 87% said that Anthony Joshua has a better resume, 27 fights in their career. I also did a poll where I asked which fighter was more protected. Which fighter was protected and is the most protected fighter and took on the easy matches. 75% said that Deontay Wilder. 260 people participated in that poll. 75% said Deontay Wilder was the most protected between the two. 25% said Anthony Joshua. It's not me. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that, because I know this is going to come back up again. So, is Wilder right about Anthony Joshua? If you call in, no filibustering. Keep your comments to 2 minutes straight. I don't want you calling in, getting all emotional, caring about your feelings. I don't want you calling in, getting all emotional. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. I was very, very calm, very, very calm, very, very calm. I didn't say anything, just listen. Just laid out the facts, very methodically. Phone lines is open. VA Money, you can call back now. We got the 300 likes. That's what he said. Let's see. GGS, he said they can't handle 2 white boys on top of the weight division. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. GGS. There's quite a few people who cannot handle the fact there are 2 white European fighters Well, one is from Asia. I think he's from the Eastern Bloc of Europe in the Ukraine. In the Ukraine, I think that's in the East. Yeah, Eurasia, right? If I'm not mistaken. If it's not, it's Europe. Yeah, 2 white boys running the heavyweight division right now. Some people feel that way. Some people don't like that. I have no problem with that. Knockdown 305. What did he say? He said they won't call, coach. Nah, they're calling right now. Somebody calling right now. Somebody calling right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Michael from Minnesota.
Michael from Minnesota. Talk to me.
Bro, why you a hater, bro? Like, you always hate on Deontay Wilder, bro.
I remember you, Michael. You the dude that threatened me, told me that you was gonna.
Nah, bro, you a fucking bitch, bro. You a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like, this shit, bro. Like, you a bitch, bro. Like, you always hating, bro. Oh, fuck your ass up, nigga. Fuck you, pussy.
Oh, so you a fuck? How you gonna fuck me up, sir? You gonna do it through the phone? How you gonna do that, brother? Explain that to me. All right, so we got Michael from Minnesota. I remember this dude right here. This dude threatened me, said he was going to come to Florida. He said he was going to come to Florida. Notice he did not address what we're talking about. You notice they never address what we're talking about. They always deflect. What he said? He said I was a fuck ass nigga. He said he was going to knock my old ass out. He said I'm a bitch.
True.
Notice they never address what you're talking about. I told you guys, I always get these threats from these Wakandas. I told you guys this. I don't be making this shit up. That's why I went to war last year. I bodied an entire boxing community that's been around for years. I bodied them by myself. I did this, let alone me. So, again, I'm not going to get out of character. I'm going to stay calm, cool, and collective. That's one call. So I got one threat today. What he said, I'm a bitch-ass nigga. I'm going to knock your old ass out. And what he called me, a pussy fuck boy, something like that? Okay. Okay, I was threatened. I was threatened by Michael from Minnesota. All right, anybody else want to call in and threaten the old boy? Phone lines is open. The threat hotline is open. Anybody want to call in and threaten Coach Malachi Williams? Please, shout out to Christopher. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Caller.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Phone lines is warming up now. Phone lines is warming up. Let's see what's going on. They calling at the right goddamn time. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, coach? It's A-Side Boxing. What's up?
What's up, A-Side Boxing? Talk to me.
Hey, listen, coach, man. You know, it's funny because, to be honest with you, I am a Deontay Wilder fan, but I'm one of them guys that I really look to get forced in the face, and you know what that saying means. So with Deontay Wilder, you got a guy that really ain't got no foot movement, really got no head movement, but he got a strong ass right arm. You know what I mean? A strong right hand. So at the end of the day, when you dealing with somebody that's sort of a one-trick pony, he could galvanize a certain group of people, but you really know what you got on your hand. You know we can't deal with it. Let's go. You know you got the cherry pick with Tyson Fury that didn't go well. AJ also had the cherry pick in Andrew Ruiz that didn't go well. You know what I mean? But again, he was in there with tough competition, right? Yeah. But I will say, like I said, with Deontay Wilder, man, it's just one of them things. If you managing him and you looking at your checkbook and it's like, damn, man, this dude fills some seats up, man. He knocked some dudes out. We gonna keep pushing. We gonna keep pushing how we pushing. Now, granted, I think for the sport that ain't good. I would have loved to see Wilder unify. He had 10 defenses of the title. That's all great over 5 years. That's all great. I would have loved to see him unify. But them guys know what they got on their hands, coach. Them guys ain't silly. Them guys know what fighters they can match how and how they got to move them. And he's just one of them guys. You can't move him freely. You know what I mean? So I think it's a little messed up, but I understand. Do I agree with it? No. But I understand they thought process in that.
Right. I understand that. A-Side Boston, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in, man. Salute to you, fam.
Appreciate it, coach.
Yes, sir. Christopher said, he said, coach, he won't let me vote. I don't know why. I don't know why I won't let you vote. Did I end it? I didn't end the poll. Oh, you know what? I ended the poll. I ended the poll, fam. I ended the poll, fam. Sorry about that. I ended the poll.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
All lines is open. 530-494-9636. If you call into the show and I have somebody else on the other line, I'm not going to hang up with them until they finish the call. Call in 530-494-9636. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is VA Money, man.
VA Money, talk to me.
Yeah. I just want to address the assessment you made about the different resumes. We all know triangulation doesn't work.
Hold on. Can you summarize it in 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. I was trying to say that we all know that triangulation in boxing doesn't work because styles make fights, right?
What does the triangle theory have to do with what I just laid out?
Okay, so Ortiz was over there with Matchroom. Ortiz was stopping fighters left and right. I think he fought like 2 or 3 times in Matchroom. He fought Brian Jennings in Matchroom, and he stopped Brian Jennings right after he got stopped by Klitschko, and he did it worse. The result of that is that Ortiz got dropped from Matchroom. You know what I mean? So that's an example of protecting AJ. Ortiz will never go to Matchroom if it wasn't about to get a fight with AJ. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in that in those communications, he would have probably thought that, okay, I'm gonna go here, and if I beat up a couple guys, I could possibly get a big fight with AJ or something. But all those guys ducked him. And you want to look at a resume, okay, that's cool, but all that means is that this promoter had the resources to make certain fights happen. That's all that means. And I want to also say that Usyk fight was easy money, and it went down just like I said. And for all you gamblers out there, Clarissa Shields they have Clarissa Shields odds is 50-50. Take Clarissa Shields by points. I don't see her stopping Savannah Marshall. Take her by points is plus money. That's the same thing as getting a loan against your money, but instead you're making money back. Like it's free money, literally. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
so, that's all I got.
All right, so shout out to VA Money Group. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. Y'all call at the right goddamn time. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Hey, dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
VA Money say at the right goddamn time.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles.
Alabama.
I need you to Alabama. Talk to me, fam. I need you to wrap it up in 2 minutes. We got other calls calling in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me just say this. Deontay Wilder needs to stay away from Tyson Fury. Let me show you why you don't do what you do. He hollered, he cheated. He fired Mark Breland. Mark Breland took him to an undefeated record. And then what did he do when he got his ass whooped in the second fight? He fired Mark Breland. Well, when Tyson Fury was getting his hands wrapped, who was in the dressing room? Shelly Finkel and JD. He didn't fire them. He fired Mark Breland. I said, you will pay for that. You fired the brother and you let the white guys have their job when you should have fired everybody. But he didn't do that. Let me tell you something. The only thing Deontay Wilder is got a freakish right hand. But he's going to run into somebody else that's going to be able to take that punch and outbox him again. Yes, he's the most prolific puncher in the heavyweight division. No doubt about it. But he ain't no different than Joshua. Joshua ain't nothing but a pumped up bodybuilding action figure. And where do we find action figures? In the dirty clothes, behind the couch, and under the damn table. I'm telling you right now, Deontay Wilder is fighting a guy that he's going to beat. This guy he's going to fight.
That's his and
anybody else he fight,
that's his sparring partner.
The other guy that he has training, Malik, the guy he trained, that guy took a dive. And you mean to tell me that I'm going to fight Tyson Fury, and I got a trainer that took a dive when I fought him? It makes no damn sense. But it's going to make sense soon. You're going to run into somebody else that can box, that do cardio, that do road work, and do pad work, and they're going to beat your ass again. Boxing is a science. You have to do cardio, road work, and pad work. You have to do stretching and every damn thing else. And if you don't do it, you're going to get your ass whooped. And that's all I got to say.
Man, shout out to Uncle Charles, calling from Alabama. And my brother from Alabama, too, man. Shout out to Uncle Charles, man. Shout out to Uncle Charles, man. We got 5 more minutes for the show close. Shout out to Agent Big Daddy. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, Adrian? You said what everybody seems to miss, Coach, is that Wilder could have unified with Charles Martin in-house. Yeah, it was the PBC. That was the PBC fight. But PBC fell asleep at the wheel, which prompted Martin to sell his IBF belt to AJ for $8 million. Yeah, he got a lot of money to fight AJ.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's O from Cali.
O from Cali, talk to me.
Yeah, you're right. You came with the facts today, man. You can't deny it. I mean, shit, it's right there. You know, hey, AJ got the better resume, but I would say, in this case, the better resume don't mean he gonna beat Deontay Wilder. And I know you wasn't saying that, but I'm just saying Deontay Wilder is a special talent. He a one-trick pony, but you gotta, what he did with Tyson Fury, he put Tyson Fury on his ass. You talk about one of the best heavyweights right now, on his ass 4 times, being a one-trick pony.
Mm-hmm.
And I think AJ don't move as well as Tyson Fury. So I think Usyk beating AJ made him better, and I think Fury beating Wilder made him better. So, 60-40, 70-30, sign contract. That's all I have to say.
All right, man. Shout out to O from Cali, man. Salute to O from Cali. Salute to O from Cali, man. Salute to O from Cali, man. Phone lines open 530-494-9636. Anybody else want to call in? Do anybody else have any threats? I want to. Michael, what the guy named Michael from Minnesota? I got your phone number. Michael from Minnesota. Do you want to? Hold on. Let me see. All right, this brother here. I got this brother phone right here. Okay, Michael from Minnesota. Yeah, this is him right here. Michael from Minnesota. So, I'm a bitch ass nigga. He gonna do A, B, C, and D to me when he see me. Okay, Michael from Minnesota. I'm gonna call this dude. I'm gonna call this dude right here. Phone, somebody they on the phone now. Phone lines, y'all call back. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Monroe from Maryland.
Monroe from Maryland, talk to me.
First of all, I like to say, Michael, I will fuck Mike up. He sounds like a biased Wilder dick sucking fan, which is crazy. Come at the coach like that. Fuck around with him. Second of all, I think it's no
territory.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his ass ain't never been in the boxing ring. Probably ain't never been in no fight, threatening motherfuckers from a distance.
Yeah.
But it's without a shadow of a doubt, Anthony Joshua got the best resume in the heavyweight division. And Usyk, if he could beat fucking Fury and Wilder, he might have the best resume in the heavyweight division. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. If he beat Fury, that can very well put him there. If he beats Fury, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be a tall task, but if he can pull that off, we'll see.
Yeah, and shit, who might be next? Joseph Parker. His resume ain't too bad. I think Joseph Parker's resume better than Wilder, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Win, lose, or
draw, the competition he faced compared to, Wilder's competition.
So you don't agree with Wilder that Joshua has he's been a protected fighter. And he doesn't take on the tough fights. What's your position on that? Do you think that Wilder is not a protected fighter. He takes on the tough fights. So you think that Wilder was right in his assessment of Joshua?
I know Wilder was protected initially at first. You get what I'm saying? Because he was kind of learning on the road, same way Joshua was. But Joshua was actually taking on tough fights, as you can see, fighting other champions, being a champion. You know, I'm sitting there thinking when I seen that Wilder fight and they was talking about AJ and Wilder fight, I'm like, man, what the fuck Wilder been doing? Now I think about all them damn title defenses, all them belts out there, and he ain't even ever really go for him. You know what I mean? He could have fought Charles Martin, been unified or some shit. For that IBF.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I was just laying it out. I just wanted to see that our brother Deontay Wilder have a point in what he said about AJ, and let me just look at it and see maybe he has a point. And we looked at both of them resumes, 27 fights deep. So we seen what one fighter has done 27 fights in his career, and we saw what another fighter has done 27 fights in their career at that time. And we showed what Shelly Finkel said, the reason why he didn't want Wilder to fight for Undisputed. He said he was a baby. And then we saw what Don House said. Don House said that Wilder, he has a well choreographed career, and that I understand building a fighter up, but come on, man, 31 fights? Come on, man. You know what I mean? So this is what Don House said, and Don House is now Deontay Wilder's trainer. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, I'm just trying to, look at both sides of the coin and see, okay, does he have a point? And the people voted. 260 people in the poll disagree with Wilder that Joshua was a protected fighter. You know what I mean? And 260 people voted, and 75% did disagree with that. They said Wilder was a protected fighter. And then in the other poll, I have it right here. The other poll, I think it was an 89% said that Joshua had the better resume. 27 fights in, I think 188 people participated in that poll. So this is not me. This is the people. The people said this, not me. And that's all I have to say, my brother. I didn't mean to talk your time. Anything else you got to say, Monroe?
Yeah, I was just sitting there wondering. One thing I've noticed when it comes to boxing and these fighters, what happens is they start off as, prize fighters, just fighting for money, trying to make it. Next thing you know, when we see that they have a certain level of skill and they're pretty great, it's as if their calling card, like they have an obligation to fight other great fighters so we can see actually who is greater. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's happening with Tank, Terrence Bud Crawford, Wilder, AJ. One thing I do like about AJ and Terrence Bud Crawford, they're actually willing to fight the tough fights. And when you do that, you want to end up taking some losses here and there. You feel me?
Yeah, that's just the fight game, man. Like I tell people time and time again, man, welcome to the fight game, partner. Like when you fighting the top guys consistently, you're gonna take some losses. You know what I mean? There's very few people in the history of boxing have that's undefeated. Very few. There's not that many that's undefeated. If you compare the ones who are even all of the greats, if you compare the ones who are Hall of Famers and have stellar resumes in comparison, and just fighters in general, in comparison to fighters who are undefeated, it's very few. It's very few.
Yeah.
It's very few. Hey, Monroe.
Just like life. Just like life.
Yeah, thank you so much, fam. Thank you for calling in. Shout out to Monroe, man. Monroe called in from Maryland. And that's how it is. So when Wilder fought Tyson Fury was an apex predator. So he lost to an apex predator. Now, before he fought him, they didn't think that. They thought that was a cherry pick that went wrong. Fury was just coming off the couch, 700 pounds, dealing with mental health. He was on drugs, got popped for PEDs. So they thought that, hey, okay, they know and Fury said he was having a fat camp. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is I disagree with my brother Deontay Wilder. As you can see in this show today, guys, I was very calm. I didn't go off like people know I can go off. I didn't do none of that. I was very, very calm and passive, and I laid it out. I got threatened so far. I think a couple of other people want to threaten me, but they can't beat me with the facts I just laid out. I don't think they can beat me with the facts that I just laid out, so I don't think that, I don't, you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. They can't beat me with the facts I laid out. They can't. Right now, they're like, they want to call and say something, you know, oh, yo, bitch, that's why the other dude, Michael from Minnesota, I got his phone number, I'm gonna call him. Michael from Minnesota, I know you're listening, sir, I will be giving you a call. You know, and you know, you want to put hands on me, that's fine, I'll give you an opportunity to do that, sir. I live in Florida, so anytime you want to come through here and beat the old boy up, just, you know, just go ahead and, you know, and I'll hit you up and, you know, give you a call, and you can give me a call, and you can come on down here, man, and do what you got to do, right? Now, you notice that when that first caller called in, Michael from Minnesota, he did not address the topic, the subject matter of the show. He did not address the subject matter of the show. This is what I was dealing with last year, right? I'll probably get a couple of gun emojis. I'll probably get some threatening emails. I might get somebody threatening me in my DM on Instagram. This is how it all starts, right? And I get it, I understand. This guy's threatened me a couple of times, or one time already. The guy's funny, I'm not gonna lie, he's hilarious. He sound like a little kid. Sound like he probably one of them two-figure niggas that be at home playing his PS5. You know what I mean? He sound like a little kid. He's probably one of them two-figure niggas. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, Michael from Minnesota, I'm going to download this video, I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to re-upload this section, that phone call that I had of you, and I'm going to let the whole world hear it. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that video is going to do good numbers. The title of the video, Michael, is going to be Deontay Wilder fanatic calls into the show and threatens Coach Malachi Williams. And threatens the coach. That's going to be my next video I drop. Thank you so much for that content, brother. Let's go ahead and talk to the people, man. Let's go ahead and talk to the people. I'm very petty. I am very petty. I can't help it. Shout out to Miguel. Miguel he said, Coach, I'm a Packer fan. Let's call Minnesota. So you can body slam.
True.
Oh, boy, I tell you, boy. Hey, I ride with that kid. Bit by. Okay. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I already know what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Rick Ricardo, San Antonio.
Ricky Ricardo, San Antonio, talk to me.
Yes. I just had to call in and throw in my 2 pennies.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that guy was hilarious. That was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what it is, Coach. But to me, Joshua's still a cash cow. He's ranked number 3 in my book.
Yeah.
I think Joshua boxes and stops Wilder late if that fight can happen. Matter of fact, that's a money-making fight right there if that fight can happen. A lot of people still want to see that fight.
Yeah.
I'm one of them, so I think that's a huge fight, especially in the UK. To me, AJ is clearly not protected, man, and his resume speaks for itself alongside being a former 3-belt unified champion. That's where I'm at when it comes to AJ. I think Wilder's making these statements I think he's trying to generate a buzz, trying to come back. You know what I mean? He's trying to make some statements, generate some publicity. That's what I believe a lot of this shit is. I don't know if he necessarily believes all this shit.
Yeah.
Lastly, he actually called out Usyk, as you know, saying his stamina was shit. But in that fight, I would pick Usyk. I think Usyk peppers Wilder for 12 rounds in a lopsided decision. So that's my call, Coach. For the most part, Wilder is entertaining, but he's just not at that level. He ain't at that level. I've never seen him becoming a unified champ. If he does happen to fight for that WBC title against Ruiz, I might even favor Ruiz in that fight. But I mean, he's got a cannon. He does have that right hand. So, you know, we'll see how shit plays out. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo, call from San Antonio. Salute to you, fam.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Hey, call back. Shout out to Hyman Rivera. Dropping that $2. Bam! Cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
I was good today, guys.
Boy.
I was good today. People say, man, Coach, man, you know, you be snapping too much. You be snapping too much. You always snapping, going off. So I say, you know, I'm gonna prove to you guys I can be nice and calm. And I haven't got heated. I got threatened. I didn't go off on a tantrum, you know, like I normally do. You know, I go off on a tantrum in a minute. I didn't do none of that, guys. I think I did pretty good for the day. What you say, fam? Jaime say for the great show, Coach, and great facts. Yeah, you know, I do my best. The old boy, I do my best. You know what I mean? I was very
down from the bar. There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller hung up the phone. Caller from LA hung up the phone. Okay. He said, no clickbait. No, I don't do clickbait, fam. I don't do clickbait. If I drop a video, and title it something, boy, you best believe that's what it is. I don't do clickbait, Sam. I don't do clickbait, brother. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Adrian Rayner from D-Town, D-Block, D-City, baby.
Adrian from Dallas, man. Adrian from Dallas. Talk to me, fam.
You already know Anthony Joshua will be the future champion of the world. Will regain all the titles. Will have the ultimate fight with Deontay Wilder. Will knock him out. Deontay Wilder will talk as much as he wants to talk. Usyk will retire before Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder end up fighting. Usyk will give Tyson Fury a great fight. Yeah. I think Tyson Fury will ultimately win and be undisputed of the world, and all the titles will go sprinkling around. Anthony Joshua is going to catch up, and Wilder will love Suleiman again. Suleiman will carry him like a baby. Come on, baby. I'm going to carry you, and then eventually we're going to get the big fight that we've always wanted. Anthony Joshua will knock out Deontay Wilder, Coach. In 5 years from now, Deontay Wilder will get knocked the fuck out.
Shout out to Adrian from Mount Dallas, man. Salute to you, fam.
Woo!
Yeah, man. Hey, Christopher, I'm like, hey, Christopher. Hey, Christopher say he probably can't even afford a plane ticket to Florida. No, he at his mama house playing on the PlayStation. It always be them two-figure niggas, boy. They be doing the most, dog. They be doing the most. They got all that energy. Them two figures got all that energy, dog. You playing the PlayStation right now, PS5 right now, man. I'll call it. What's the name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Nick from Chicago, aka The Rock. What's going on, man?
What's your name, fam? Say it one more time.
Nick from Chicago.
Oh, Nick from the side. Talk to me.
What's up, man? Hey, just want to tell you, great show, man. I keep listening. I think I called in a couple months before about Canelo.
Yes, sir.
This whole Wilder thing. I'm happy he's coming back. We kind of needed after this fight, after that tirade, the AJ tirade.
Yeah, AJ tirade.
The man went off. I don't know what happened after that fight. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward. I'm not a Wilder fan, but I'm looking forward to it. I think the heavyweight division needs some excitement.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? Because I'm like this. I'm like you. I just want to see the fights. I want to see the fights. I want to see AJ fight Wilder. I want to see AJ fight Fury. I want to see Fury fight Usyk. I want to see Wilder fight Usyk. I want to see Wilder fight Johnson. I want to see the fights. I'm not here to protect no fighters. I don't believe in the witness protection program. So I just wanted to address the merits, of just what's going on. That's all, my brother. But anything else you want to wrap up with?
That's it, man. Hey, Michael from Minnesota, man. Don't be calling and threatening people. The Coach, you got family in Chicago, man. We got you, man. That's only a train ride from Minnesota, man.
Hey, shout out to Nick, man. Shout out to Nick. Salute to you, my brother. Let's give a round of applause. Nick from the South. Shout-town. Hey, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to do something for Nick. Shout-town call. Shout-town call. Hey, as a matter of fact, let's dedicate something to Michael from Minnesota who said he want to put hands on me. Let's dedicate something to Michael from Minnesota who say he want to put hands on me.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
That's just money. I just say.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Caller, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Hi, Coach. This is Bless. I'm calling because they disrespected my man, and I gotta let them know that that's not going to be happening today.
Oh, my sister Bless. Oh, I ain't heard from you in a minute. Shout out to Bless, man. Shout out to Bless. Bless. You in the town, right?
Yes, I'm in Cali.
Yeah, man. She in the town. Okay, she in Cali, man. Talk, Bless. Go ahead and speak your piece here. Speak your piece. Who attacking your boo? We know that's Wilder your boo. Who attacking him? Call him out.
The AJ fans is attacking him. Tyson, boar meat lover, Fury fans is attacking him.
Defend your man. Defend your man. You got the floor. You got the floor, Bless.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I
Let her know.
am.
Go
I
ahead.
am
Go
here
ahead.
to defend my man. I want y'all to know y'all can call him pillow fisted, but he will always be more than just pillow fisted to me.
Okay. Anything else you want to say, sis?
No, because once he gets the belts back, and then won't nobody have anything else to say. They could say everything now because he lost to Tyson Fury. That's okay. That's the only person he lost to. He has not lost to anybody else. So I don't understand, Coach, why they be saying that he's garbage, he's trash. They could call him pillow fist. I'll give him that, but not garbage.
No. Wilder's not pillow fist. They call Tyson Fury pillow fist. What Wilder called Tyson Fury pillow fist. No, because he didn't really have a whole lot of knockouts. But
oh, they call him a one trick pony.
Yeah, they call him one trick pony. Yeah, and that's because that's what Tyson Fury called him. You know, Tyson Fury just called him that. You know, so yeah, but I get what you're saying, sis. I get exactly what you're saying. Bless, thank you so much, sis, for calling in. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. Shout out to my sister Bless 365, man. Shout out to Bless. Shout out to Bless, man. Y'all don't be look here, man. Y'all do not be talking bad about my sister Boo, Deontay Wilder. Y'all don't be doing that now. Don't be doing that. Y'all don't be doing that. Hey, what he say? He say, cry, oh, Bless. Y'all, hey, look here, man. So it's the AJ fans and the Fury fans. Y'all double teaming Wilder, huh? Okay, y'all can't be doing that, man. Y'all can't be doing that, man. Right now, man. Right now, guys. Right now, I want peace in the Middle East. I want peace in the Middle East. True. We did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea."
You know, since I've been doing this podcast for the past 19 months, it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride, man. We had a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to have fun. I received some threats in the past. Today, I think I did real good, guys. Whatever it is I smoked today, I think I did pretty good today. It had me kind of even keel. I didn't snap. I didn't get none of that. I was just, just very passive. This is the last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Bobby, man.
Man, Bobby, where you calling from?
From Georgia.
Bobby from Georgia, talk to me.
Yeah, I missed that Michael call, man. So what's your stance on because I got my stance, and some of your fans out there wanted me to call in, so I said let me call in.
Okay.
What's your stance on the Wilder and the AJ piece?
What you mean about what Wilder said about the protected fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wilder was more. I think Wilder was definitely protected. I agree with I agree with Don House. I agree with Wilder's trainer. Based on the information that he said, based on me looking at everything, and based on the point where they was at when the first 27 fights. For me, I think Wilder was definitely he put it this way. I'm not gonna say I'll use the words that Don House used. Wilder had more of a choreographed career up until that point. So I'd say that.
Okay. So what about AJ?
AJ 16th fight he fought for a title. 18th fight he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He unified the heavyweight division. Fought the other champions to unify. Fought Oleksandr Usyk twice, lost. Fought Andrew Ruiz twice. Won, lost his belts and won his belts back. So for me, it's clear. And then the guys he fought was in the top 10. And he fought his mandatories and stuff like that. So for me, it's clear. Just based on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to present my argument without bashing these guys, because I respect all the fighters, man, big time. But I do know that AJ was seriously wanting to fight. I mean, Deontay Wilder was seriously wanting to fight AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like they remember they sent in $50 million offer.
I don't know if they sent 50 million. Wilder said that with his mouth. But when you say they sent, who was the they? Did Al Heyman send Anthony Joshua 50 million?
Well, yeah, they say. I mean, I'm you and I is all hearsay, but we do know it was videos that at least the offer. So forget the offer, because usually if you're gonna do it, you're gonna put it in escrow. But they did the offer, and then I do remember that AJ was definitely not declarative on accepting it or even entertaining it.
Mhm.
He borderline avoided Wilder.
You said you know
Right?
that. How do you know
The
that?
only
Well,
time,
how do you know that? You said you know that.
I mean, I'm just the videos. I wish I can find them and send it,
Oh, you
but
videos,
just videos. I
videos.
think
Yeah, videos from whom though? You know, because you got a question.
because
Do they show receipts or is it videos? Like, is it like me? I like to deal with receipts. Like anybody can make a video, but when you make a video, you got to present the evidence to support what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? So can you
interview.
send me? Can you
It
send
was
me
an
some?
interview.
Okay, it was an interview. Okay, yeah, send it to me. You know my email address. Send it to me. Maybe I'll look at it and check it out.
Yeah. And then, and that one. And then on the other one, nobody can tell me Wilder avoided anyone when he's the only one that chased after everybody, including Luis Ortiz, the boogeyman. Right? So, like, you can't, like, let's think about, you laughing, but Luis Ortiz fought 33 times. KO'd 28 people.
No, I can't let you get away with that one. I can't.
How you gotta let me get away with that one, Coach? Think about that. That's the man that you don't want to get in the ring with if you're trying to protect your title.
No. You know, I'm gonna end the show. Man. But boy, when you said that right there, hey, no. Listen. I wasn't gonna say nothing now, you know. But boy, when you said King Kong Ortiz, the boogeyman of the division, everybody was avoiding him. No,
I'm not saying boogeyman from boxing skills. I'm saying boogeyman where he lay his hands on you and you're going to sleep.
Well, boogeyman.
Like everybody knows that.
Boogeyman mean that people are avoiding you. That's what boogeyman means. You're the one that everyone in the division is scared of.
Well, scared is relative. Like a lot of fans who never got in the ring, they was scared a lot. But I don't think people are scared. But I think avoid it as far as protecting reputation from a possibility. You know what I mean? Because I'm not saying he's a great boxer. I'm saying he's definitely a great hitter. Very heavy-handed.
Do you know who the people who put that out there that Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman of the division? You know that was let's
be indifferent though, Coach.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder was the one that said that. He said
but let's be indifferent about it. Like if you check out his record, who he lost to.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna show you his record right now. I'm gonna say on this phone. So right now, let's look at King Kong Ortiz's resume. Let's look at his resume, right? He's the boogeyman of the division. Let's look at his resume. Okay, let's go down here. Well, I will say this.
I mean, let's just record and who he lost to.
Okay,
that's really the record. How many KOs? How many KOs and who he lost to?
Yeah, but what you fail to realize, Bobby, who you fight matters in boxing. You know that. Who you fight matters.
That's true.
Who you fight matters. I can fight 45. I can be 45-0 right now. But if I'm fighting hobos, bums, pork chop willies, and homeless people and Amazon delivery drivers, your argument is mute because you're saying, yeah, well, he knocked out everybody got in the ring with. Yeah, but who did he fight? Who you fight matters.
All right.
You get what I'm saying?
Do you respect? I get 100%. 100% agree. It does matter. Do you respect Andy Ruiz, the guy who knocked out your boy AJ?
Yeah. I definitely respect Andy Ruiz. I respected him before he fought. Before he fought AJ.
I did too. I was disappointed that he got that money and then he lost the drive. Because I felt he could have really beat him again if he would have kept motivation. But guess who's fighting Andy Ruiz next?
Yeah, Ortiz.
So let's talk about that when you do your next show.
All right, I will.
So if Ortiz, old man Ortiz, he's 43 years old, knockout Andy Ruiz, will you give him some respect at this point?
I give him respect. I'm just saying, I just don't agree with the boogeyman of the division. Because
he's not the boogeyman. All right, just scratch that because I can be 8 up on that one. So scratch that one. Yeah, forget that I said boogeyman.
All right,
forget
Bobby,
that one.
All right. If he win, if Ortiz win, I definitely give him the props he deserves. I give him that. If he win, I give him that.
And okay, all right, fair enough. And then what about AJ? You think AJ will beat Ortiz? I mean, you think AJ will beat Ortiz?
Yeah, I think he could beat him. I think he could beat Ortiz. Yeah,
all right.
You know what I mean?
Question then. Do you think he'll fight him, though?
Yeah, I think he'll fight him. He tried to fight him. See, I think what you fail to realize is this. Do you remember when Anthony Joshua came to New York and he lost to Andy Ruiz?
Yeah.
Do you remember the two fighters who he was supposed to fight? The first fighter was Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller got popped for like 20 different steroids in his system. Do you know who the next fighter that they offered $7 million to as a last minute replacement to come fight him, and they turned the fight down? King Kong Ortiz
Because
team
of the money,
they turned
I
the
think
fight
it was
down.
money though, right?
Yeah, they offered him
Wasn't it money related?
Yeah, they offered him $7 million. He never made He didn't make $7 million fighting Deontay Wilder the 2 times he fought him. So I think that Al Haymon them told him, no, you're not going to take that fight because he was going to go fight. He was going to fight Wilder. So he tried to fight the guy, and then Andrew Ruiz was the third option, and that's what happened.
Question, Coach. Let's be fair. Just because I'm indifferent. Because they don't pay my bills like they don't pay yours either. But let's say somebody offer you tomorrow $7 million. AJ offer you $7 million to get in the ring tomorrow. Would you take it?
Of course I'll take it in a heartbeat.
Why?
Because that's my career high payday. That's the most money I've ever made in my life.
Exactly, but you wouldn't take it because you feel like you can beat him right now because you ain't even training.
So what are you saying?
See, some fighters, what I'm saying is, I don't know his state. I'm just saying, to be honest to people, is that some fighters, because I think a lot of fans overlook this, is that losing one fight, that could be their last big check. So some fighters don't want to even get in position and say, okay, if I lose, I'd rather lose because I train well and then got beat versus I'm just setting myself up for an L. Because I know my state. I know I'm out of shape, right?
Right.
So, I know AJ claims to, like, AJ is the money-making man from that UK. Yeah. You gonna drop only $7 million in my lap, even though you comparing it to what I used to make? Nah. So it's all relative, but I think they used that because they knew he wasn't preparing himself. And that would have been the easiest way to beat somebody like a Ortiz, in my opinion. That was like, if you was gonna beat Ortiz, that was the best time to do it.
Yeah,
last minute.
Yeah, but
throw this money in your face.
Yeah, but Andy Ruiz took that fight last minute. Andy Ruiz was living with his mother, sleeping on his mother's couch. He took that fight last minute. I'm finna blow your argument up. Andy Ruiz took that fight last minute. Didn't even do a whole lot of training. You know, he was training and stuff, but he was sleeping on his mother's couch. And he came in last minute and he stopped Anthony Joshua in the 7th round. So what do you got to say about that?
Or I think Andy just fought. Let me see. I think Andy was already, because Andy's never really in, cardio shape, but I think he was already in muscular memory shape from a fight prior to that. Yeah, he just fought Alex, the Alex guy, 2 months prior. So he was already in shape, man.
Yeah,
so you can't say he was on the couch. He just got out of a good fight.
No, man. But listen, man. He was living with his mama. He took the fight last minute. He didn't train to prepare for the fight. Anthony Joshua. None of that. He didn't even know that fight was even going to present itself.
No, you just 2 minutes. I mean, but I hear your point. But I'm saying 2 months prior to that fight, he just fought and beat a guy. Okay. That's all I'm saying. So even if he was on the couch, I think he's always on the couch.
Oh, okay. All right.
Truth be told.
All right. So you're saying Ortiz had a good reason to turn down the fight to fight Joshua because he wasn't ready.
Nah. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is don't say that he didn't have a good reason, because I can't say he did or didn't, and use that reasoning to say, well, Anthony Joshua didn't avoid this guy because he offered him this. So if you use that, then you got to accept the fact that Wilder offered AJ something and AJ didn't entertain or accept it.
Okay, well,
so if you're going to go on one side of the extreme, you got to use the other.
Okay, I'm going to counter that. Okay, but Anthony Joshua, did he not offer Wilder several offers as well?
I think he did after the fact, just to save face. I do believe he did.
No.
I do believe he did.
He made the first offer. Wilder came back with a counter offer of the $50 million that's supposed to be there, no proof of funds, none of that. And they said he had 24 hours to make a decision. And so Wilder came with a counter offer.
So I already know your answer to this, unless you're gonna be biased with the response.
No,
if you was willing to accept $7 million,
I'm just telling you the truth. Now, like, that's what happened.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, but if you was willing to accept $7 million from AJ, I know you would have took that $50 million from Wilder.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah, I would have took $50 million for Wilder if they showed proof
So
of
why
funds.
why
Yeah,
AJ
absolutely.
didn't even get that? So why
Yeah,
AJ
but
didn't get that $50 million?
how do we know? How do we know he was offered $50 million? You going by what somebody
Okay,
said? No,
question.
hold on, hear me.
Exactly.
Deontay
Yep.
Wilder don't even have a net worth of $50 million. Especially at that time, how was Deontay
At that
Wilder
time,
a
yep.
fighter who do not pay for his own fights, who do not put his money up for his own fights? How is he gonna tell another fighter, I'm gonna send you a counter offer of $50 million and then don't show proof of funds? Like, make that make sense to me. Who put up the $50 million? Who?
Easy. Like if I was AJ and I really wasn't avoiding Wilder and I was ready to fight him, I would have said, let's go. And then guess what? The onus would have been back on Wilder.
Sir.
Onus would have been back on Wilder, but AJ never pursued that $50 million offer.
Hold on. I'm finna break this off real easy.
Okay.
I know somebody. This is a true story. That works for corporate America. Not a fighter, not a boxer, none of that. They're leaving their job to go to another corporate job. This job that this person that I know is leaving is making about $200,000 a year. This person got offered another job. It was sent to them in writing. Hey, this is the job offer. This is what we're paying you. This is what the benefits are. This is all of that. Take the offer and leave it. And guess what? The offer's in writing, so you know it's true, right? That person made a decision to leave and go to that other company. But before they left, the current company that they work for say, hey, we got a counter offer. Our counter offer is we're willing to pay you more money in order to stay with our job. So the person who is leaving to the new company, they say, okay, can you give it to me in writing so I know that it's real? Guess what? The company that the person is working for, the job that they're leaving, they never gave that person anything in writing. So even though that company said that, hey, we're going to offer you more money, we're going to give you a higher position, they never sent anything in writing. But guess what? The other company that they're going to, they sent everything in writing. So I say all that to say this. When you sit back and tell me that Deontay Wilder, he's the guy who offered Anthony Joshua $50 million of money that he doesn't have. And I'm saying, okay, well, who sent it? Where was the proof of funds? You're telling me he should have just said, just say I accept it and run with it. Except what? There's no proof of funds. Where is the money coming from? The fighter that say, hey, I'm gonna offer you $50 million, nigga, I ain't got a net worth of $50 million. I don't have $50 million in my bank account. How are you gonna offer me something that you don't have?
Yeah, like if you use all your argumentative points, you got a point. But all of your points, all due respect, coach, doesn't mean anything when you talk about money because fighters are not the ones that put up the money.
Okay, so
if that was the case, we wouldn't be waiting on the Bud Crawford and Spence fight right now.
All right, okay.
Same reason.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is the Crawford and Spence fight, I already knew that shit was going to happen. But whoever put the money up, they don't have the money or whatever, they're not paying it. That is what it is. So my thing is, I say all that to say this, because I don't want to go around the world. We're just going to agree to disagree on this. You feel that Deontay Wilder had $50 million to pay Joshua. And
no,
Joshua
I didn't say that. I don't think he did. I ain't saying that he did.
Well, not Wilder or his team had $50 million and Joshua just turned it down. That's how you feel? I totally disagree with that. So other than that, that's it. We're just going to agree to disagree on that, Bobby. There's nothing that you're going to say that's going to convince me of your position. There's nothing that I'm going to say that's going to convince you of my position. So all we can do is agree to disagree. Is there anything else you want to say, sir?
No, we all good, man.
All right, shout out to Bobby, man. Let's go ahead and give Bobby, man, a round of applause. This was a show. This show went 3 hours. It went longer than I thought it was going to go. Let's give everybody, you know what? Let's do this here, man. Shout out to my sister, Bless 365. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
She said, I always fight for my man, Deontay Wilder. I know you do, sis. I know you do. I know you love your boo. I know you love her. I can't even get mad at you for that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Oh, Yo, man, this is the last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? We're finna close the show down.
Yo, coach, it's me, Swab from London. How you doing, man?
All right, Swab from London. Talk to me.
Listen, coach, this brother here, he's a cuck, bro. You're a cuck. Just remember that. You like Wilder for other reasons, not his boxing. Let me tell you this, yeah, that $50 million was coming from Frank Warren and BP Sports. And guess what? Was signed to Sky Sports, you dumb idiot.
You know, I don't know you want to call the brother names, but you know, I'm being good today.
No, coach. These stupid motherfuckers deserve it.
Have I been good today? I'm asking, have my temper been well mannered? Have I been good today on the show?
You've been very well, coach. I don't know how you do it, my brother. I don't know how you do it, coach. And I know you inside you're boiling. You want to literally like get inside the phone and choke him through his throat. Maybe he would like that because, you know what I mean, Wilder wants to get pregnant. He's twerking. If there's a way, Wilder would love to get pregnant and he would love to be the daddy, you know, just like Malik Scott.
Hey, yeah, so
on his knees all the time. Listen.
Go ahead.
Let me. I just want to make this thing clear. But that $50 million offer was bullshit, and it came from Wilder. You're saying, oh, the fighter doesn't come up with the money. So why did Wilder send an email then? $50 million, sign the contract. Was it Shelly Finkel who sent the $50 million, or Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder has $50 million himself to offer AJ.
Hey man,
that came from Frank Warren and BT Sports. Let me just make it say it came from Frank Warren and BT Sports. And you know he can't fight on BT Sports because he was signed to Sky Sports. And Frank Warren, I think he said himself that the offer came from him. And you dumb idiot, he fired Lou DiBella because of that.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's all I have to say. These people will never change.
Yeah, Swab, thank you so much for calling in, man. Thank you so much. Phone lines is closed, y'all. Phone lines is closed. Phone lines is closed. I don't want nobody say that all I do is yell and scream and get mad on the microphone. I think today we need, as a matter of fact, we're going to take record of this day. Today is what? What the date? August 26th? Today is August 26th, 2022. August 26th, 2022. Coach Malachi Williams did good today. August 26th, 2022. I didn't show no hate towards nobody, even those people gonna say I'm hating. I didn't disrespect Deontay Wilder or Joshua anybody, even though people gonna say, "Oh man, that nigga did a whole show disrespecting Deontay Wilder." I didn't do none of that. But this is how these guys are going to interpret it. But before we go, the brother said that King Kong Ortiz was the boogeyman of the division. Oh, we gotta look at this resume. Okay, King Kong Ortiz, his third professor. Now I will say this: King Kong Ortiz is the most decorated heavyweight in boxing right now. King Kong Ortiz have a better resume than Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Oleksandr Usyk combined. Nobody has won more belts than King Kong Ortiz. King Kong Ortiz has held 7 heavyweight titles at the same damn time. Yes, what he did. Yes, he did. And guess what? I got facts. I'm gonna prove it. Guess what? King Kong Ortiz resume is hot doo-doo. Listen, this man has the most doo-dooest resume in boxing. So when y'all tell me that King Kong Ortiz is the boogeyman of the division, and we do know that Deontay Wilder, he's the one made that up. He made that up to make King Kong Ortiz look good. We do know that that's some bullshit. Let's go ahead and look at this man's resume. Let's see. His third professional fight, King Kong Ortiz, the boogeyman of the division, he won the WBC FE Carbox heavyweight title. That was his first belt. And then he had 6 belts. Then he fought 6 more times. On his 11th fight, he defended the WBC FE Carbox title, and he picked up the WBA Fidelity heavyweight title, better known as the Featherweight belt. So he had 2 Featherweight belts, and then he defended both of his titles. And then on his 15th fight, King Kong Ortiz won 2 more belts. He won the vacant WBC Latino and WBO Latino heavyweight titles. That gave him a total of 4 heavyweight belts. King Kong Ortiz won that, the boogeyman of the division. And then let's move up down the Yellow Brick Road. On this 23rd fight, the boogeyman of the division, he won the WBA interim heavyweight title on his 23rd fight. He beat a dude by the name of Latif Coyote. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you look at these dudes' resumes who King Kong Ortiz fought, I promise you, boy, this shit shaking like booty meat. Boy, I tell you, he ain't fought nobody. This dude resume and the dudes he fought resumes is hot doo-doo. And when I say hot, I mean hot doo-doo coming fresh off the stove, coming fresh out of the oven. Hot doo-doo. I mean, when they pour the doo-doo on you, it's wet and liquid and it burns your skin as soon as it touch it. Let's continue. On this 25th fight, the boogeyman of the division, he also won the WBA interim heavyweight title. Let's see, I think that's 6. And then he defended his title there. And then on his 28th fight, he won the vacant WBA Intercontinental title. All the belts that King Kong Ortiz won was also vacant as well. They was vacant. You get what I'm saying? He beat Malik Scott. And he won the WBA Intercontinental Champion. Malik Scott tried to take about 15 dives this entire fight, and the referee wasn't going for it. And then right here, he had his first shot at the title on his 31st professional fight. He lost to Deontay Wilder in the 10th round. Wilder knocked him out. Boy, when I look at King Kong Ortiz's resume, it is wanting. The best fighter he fought on here was Wilder at the time. He fought Charles Martin. We see how that worked out. And now he's fighting Andy Ruiz. So when y'all tell me he the boogeyman of the division, his resume says the total opposite of that. That's all I got to say.
True, true, true.
Let's give everybody a round of applause. Man, shout out to my main man, Rob Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Chickarelli. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to Charlo. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Fissiana Fights. Misfit. Shout out to my brother Retro Boss in the documentaries. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Mark Nash. Shout out to Philly Fly. Adrian Big 30. A. Sneed. Dr. Paul Evans. Arlette. Salute the Usis. Lisa Bales. Smith and West. Punch Perfect Boxing, Here to There, True Gooder 402, Hair Hero Elite, Jay Rodriguez, Folobon, Philo 58, Big Will, Miguel Chartico, Karma Serene, Kathy W, Dean West, J-Doc. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Shout out to AV Sounds. Shout out to Butcher Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to MFB. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Bishop Don Magic One. Shout out to Arthur Hawkins, Big Hope. Shout out to Manny Dociento Inouebe. Shout out to Manny Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Arnold McKenzie. Salute to my sister Deborah Booker. Shout out to Doug Rightside. Shout out to Lady Shan. Shout out to Drummond for Live. Shout out to Devon Soto. Shout out to Candy Slim. Just a Fan. Damn, we got a lot of members I'm giving call outs to. Shout out to Manny G. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. Shout out to Frank the Tank with the Big Bang. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Flex B. Shout out to Flex BX. Shout out to Al Money. Shout out to LaShawn. Shout out to BWON. Shout out to Frank Forbes. BWG. Shout out to Get Touched Up Boxing. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Swift 718. Stephen Bateman. Shout out to BG from the Hot Boys. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to John Doe. What up, Doe? Shout out to Sabrina Lee. Shout out to S. Kimani. Shout out to S. Grimy. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Boss Dog. Shout out to Real Talk. Shout out to the Mad Titan. Also, let's give a shout out to everybody who called into the show today. Shout out to Michael from Wisconsin. Shout out to Michael from Minnesota who threatened me, say he gonna beat my ass and call me a bitch ass nigga. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to A-Side Boxing from DC. Shout out to VA Money from Virginia. Shout out to Uncle Charles from Alabama. Shout out to O from Cali. Shout out to Monroe from Maryland. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo from San Antonio. Shout out to Adrian from Dallas. Shout out to Nick from Chicago. Shout out to my sister Bless 365 from the town. Shout out to Bobby from Georgia. And shout out to Swab from London. You know, it is what it is, man. Once again, it's on of course Malachi Williams signing out. New Minute Today USA Boxing. Shout out to Amp Clark, man. Shout out to Cool Buck Curry. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to the boxing scientists. You know, hey, I did good today, dog. I got some good green. The good green did me well. I told you I'm bipolar. I do snap real quick. I'm bipolar. I do snap real quick. So I got to smoke. So I need some of the stickies of the icky in order to make sure that I keep myself balanced. I am bipolar, and I probably got ADHD. Other than that, that's it. It's Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Minute Today, USA Boxing.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir, man. I think we did a good job today, and it is what it is.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Didn't you fucking learn your lesson from that? with AJ.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker cold out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard Ellaby. Why you always talking about?
Shout out to Just a Fan. Just a Fan said I missed his super chat. So what I'm gonna do? Shout out to Just a Fan. I didn't read it, man. I didn't see it. If I missed it, I didn't try to. Shout out to Just a Fan. Hey, okay. For dropping that super chat. Bam on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, we out of here, man. Today Friday, man. Once again, it's on to the Bocos Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.